Dun, 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 dun. We are playing the Happyhills Homicide Part 2 demo. This one came out recently. I think about within the month or a span of 2 months. So we played Happy Homicides 1. You can find Happy Homicide Hills. Happyhills Homicide, excuse me. I keep saying it backwards. But this game is free to play, the demo. It's to introduce you into their series. It's where So, original story, buddies, it was a janitor. A janitor got teased for being too emo. He wasn't even, like, ugly, but people thought he was ugly. I don't know. I guess because he had a hunchback, like a homunculi. If you look up homunculus or homunculi, you look up, like, mythologies, you're like, ew, they're just kind of like beefier, stockier versions of human mortals, kind of. Yeah. Garslade, early as ever, buddy. Bella Perez says, hehehehe. I have microwave explode. That's terrifying. I just used the microwave. I gotta clean it. So if you guys are curious about cleaning microwaves, get a bowl of vinegar water. You know, like vinegar. Think of like white stilted vinegar. People use it to clean microwaves if you don't want to use like any toxic chemicals. It's a natural way of doing it. Heat it up for at least a minute. Then you get like a rag that you're not gonna use for anything else other than cleaning, like a cleaning rag. It could be like an old piece of t-shirt that got torn up. You just kind of rip it, use it as like a cleaning cloth. Then after having the vinegar water in a bowl in the microwave for about a minute, then you can clean all the edges of it. That's just something I do, something I was taught. It works, and it doesn't stink. I mean, just a little bit, but it really gets out the grease. If you guys need any, yeah, that's what is that, a pointer? Just sharing what I do. The Timing channel, hello! Clown, yes! Today I am clown. Usually I am goblin. Or I am just, a regular... a gal. I just microwaved some meatballs. They were delicious. I found them in the deep freezer and I thought, huh. I was looking for popsicles, actually. I was looking for some popsicles to, like, just devour because it's been really hot. And I was running out of time because it was about to be live stream time. I gotta get my lotion because I took a bath. I took a bath after exercising the struggle. Dalmatians! I am back! The dog is back! Yes, Noodle is back! Look at cute little Noodle! She's so goofy looking. Okay. I have to make adjustments on her parameters, but other than that, she's pretty much fine. So, let's see. Back to clown mode. The Happyhills Homicide. I think I'm gonna want to be on this side today. But I gotta go to my VTube studio. I'm so happy you guys are here to hang out. So let me flip the parameters, transform, horizontal. Then I go like this. Why am I like rocking? That's so weird. You see that? I'm rocking back and forth. It's so weird. There you go. But the little other thing's in the way. The Jiffy's in the way. I gotta move it then. I gotta move the jump scare and the heart rate humor. And they got to go, buddies. You know where we can have them? Like right here. I gotta move them. The jump scare counter, it gotta move. You gotta go over here. Maybe like right here? Hopefully they're not in the way. It's a tombstone too. I could just keep it here. Yeah, it should be fine. Yeah, it should be good. Kind of, sort of. Oh no, not Noodle. Let me get tinier. Do you guys want to see my tail? I never showed you my rainbow tail. Doesn't it look like... oh, there it is. Doesn't it look kind of cool? Look at that! I feel like a popsicle. Let me just kind of jiggle up and down. Whoa! Popsicle tail. It's like lemon, green apple, I think blueberry, or would it be raspberry? Blue raspberry. Does that thing exist? Blue raspberry? I don't know. Or maybe like the yellow's banana? If I was a popsicle colored kind of like VTuber. So the yellow is banana, the green is like lime. But the yellow could also be like lemon. And the orange would be orange? The blue would be like maybe blueberry. And then the purple could be grape? So yeah, just imagine me not just as a clown, but also popsicle flavors. Okay, that little thing's got to go. I'm sorry, jump scare buddy, but you gotta go, man. You gotta go. You gotta go over here. Well, then it covers you guys up. This is so difficult. This is difficult! Okay, you're gonna go right here. Well, what if it gets in the way? Okay, you're just gonna be over there. Unless they cause problems, it should be fine. Alright, you ready for the Happyhills Homicide? After we play this game, we're gonna play Amanda the Adventurer demo. So today is a demo game. I saw people playing Amanda the Adventurer 2, but it's starring Riley's auntie. What's her name again? Aunt Kate? So we're gonna be playing that game right after this one, but after we defeat the demo of the Happyhills Homicide. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see more of the Happyhills Homicide 2. The full version will come out later this year, or they'll give an update. This is Garsley Rapunzel! Ah! Oh yes, the story of Rapunzel. What's going on? Oh goodness. Bella says, much better. I destroyed the microwave and also I like your tail. Thank you. I never show you guys my tail. Like, this is what it looks like as a clown. This is as a gremlin. This is pretty much normal, but just with pink. This is with pink hair. This is with brown hair. Blue hair. Purple hair. That's right, purple. I might want to fix a few things, but I keep, look, I think it's just the power of my mouse. Little closer. Alright, there, that's better. Cadence! Hello, Cadence! Oh, goodness. Oh, Pet's Noodle. Oh. You guys are cute. I just want to make sure I see everybody. Alright, we're gonna jump into the Happyhills Homicide. Let me know if I should decrease or increase the volume. That seems okay. Alrighty. Get your drinks and prepare to witness another murder. Alright. Let us... Oh, there it is. Quit game, load game, play game. Act 1, the good. Whoa! Is he the former detective? Brian Pawlowski speaking. Press E to continue. Pawlowski? Okay. Brian, it's me. Stuart. Listen, he's back. He's back, Brian. John freaking Wayne is back? How do you know, Stuart? A new murder fitting his profile. The victim supposedly was his classmate. This is your chance, Brian. I'm on my way. Let's set this son of a beep. Let's get him, is what he said. Ah! Oh, too big! Oh no, I'm too big! Okay, I'm tiny now. Detective Pawlowski. Press... Oh, so it's basically mouse. He doesn't jump or anything. What street is this? This is the Meyer Street. Do-do. Ah, I need to make it tiny. Should I make it smaller? My goodness, I need to make it tiny. Oh no! Ah! And then to change the jump scare, get you down here. This looks so funny. I need to get a different... What do they call it? They call them streaming outlines. Streaming something. Still looks pretty wicked. So you guys can see all of it. This is so strange. Maybe a little bit more down. There you go. This is so different and weird. Okay, go back to game.
Morning, Brian. Good to see you back in the saddle. You think it's him again? Is he really back? I don't know, Stuart. Why now? Why wait 6 years?
Gotta give some enthusiasm. So he's piping it, and the other guys are just eating donuts. Well, he's eating a donut, and he's also piping it. Enter. There's a nice family photo. Enter the elevator. Oh, someone got murdered at the freaking, I guess his apartment? Crime scene. Alright, we gotta figure out what's going on. Why would he come back from the dead, and who would he murder first? Whoa! Examine.
What a mess. Looks like there was a struggle. The victim fought back. John Wade would not let that happen. This is an amateur.
Do you think it's the girl who was kind of slightly in love with him? So turns out John Wade, if they're talking about the same guy, is the one that murdered the janitor? Yeah, the murderer would be the janitor. Yeah, so he got burned in a school fire, and then he just turned evil and wanted to get back at everybody who made fun of him. So that was his murderous spree in the part 1. But part 2, it's debating whether or not it's him to begin with. So we'll see. Examine.
16 stab wounds. Knife in the head. It's almost a recreation of the first murder. This is a freaking copycat?
It could be a copycat. That was intense. But, well, actually, the janitor, he was going after even bad people. Like, people with a crime history. Examine.
There was a missing knife. Must be the weapon. This is looking familiar. Why do the exact thing as before? The exact same thing as before. Let's try the black light.
Ah! I've heard about the black light. It shows you, like, weird, strange fluids. There was a joke in the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, like the first movie, where the Star-Lord, he's like, my ship would be a mosaic piece of art if you could see it with a black light, because he was very promiscuous and had many ladies aboard his travels. So there'd be fluid markings everywhere. Yeah, that's the one joke I remember about a black light. So vivid. I mean, it's pretty funny. The Guardians of the Galaxy have those minor adult jokes. I don't know, is it PG-13? I think it's still a PG-13 movie. It's crazy.
A bloody handprint. Must be the killer's. A sloppy attempt to clean the print. Seems like he got wounded himself. This ain't John Wade.
It's like John Wick, but Wade.
Can it? This is some amateur wannabe. I have seen enough.
Wow. He's like, this is a waste of my time. Well, still, they're dead. I guess we leave. Talk to the cop. Be careful out there, dude. Sorry. Be careful. What do you want to bet the killer's still in the area? Ah, it's a news reporter. It could be this guy. They say that serial killers or murderers or anybody who's responsible for a crime will always go back to the scene shortly after because they kind of sort of want to be appointed responsible. Yeah, I don't know where their headset is. Their mind is. Their headspace? Detective Pulowski. Let's give him an accent, kind of. I don't know what kind of accent this guy would have. Maybe snobbish. Detective Pulowski. Is his pale grin really back? Why would he kill again after 6 years? Who did he kill?
You hyenas are here fast. No, John Wade ain't back. There's no reason to be panicking. Go away.
I think he did it. For a publicity stunt. I think they're both responsible. But maybe I'm wrong. Are we gonna talk to them? Nah. Leave? You don't wanna... Yeah, Channel 6 News. Doesn't the van look familiar, guys? Because, I mean, if you think about stories about crimes and killings, people sometimes they look up to the they'll look up to the murderer as an idol. They'll idolize their work. So it's possible that it's these two guys posing as news reporters. Because it's not like the detective could identify the two men. He just clumped them together with being some sort of like news reporters, right? Just like in general, not important. But they may be important. But yeah, I mean, Channel News, they would carry the equipment in a van, so I don't know, maybe that's debatable, but the serial killer from the first one was also in a van. But let me know what you guys think. The Diamond! Undertale is your favorite game. Undertale's great. Act 2, the bad. Dun dun. Ooh! Somewhere outside of Happy Hills. That's my feminine version of the... kind of like the... the horror films? The narrator guy? But more feminine? Like the movie Scream! It's been 6 quiet years, but the monster of Happy Hills returned. John Wade, also known as the Pale Grin, is back. We're joining live with Jeremy Dalton, who just interviewed Brian Pawlowski, the detective on the case.
The copycat blame.
Wait, who's that? Ah, this might actually be the original guy. Or a copycat. We'll see.
A copycat claims to be the monster of Happy Hills. I will show this town the meaning of a true monster. I have unfinished business.
You know what we never got introduced to? What if the original guy, John Wade? What if he had a father, a mother, sisters, brothers? He could have family or friends, but nobody just, you know, inquired or noticed? So it could be one of his relatives taking revenge on everybody involved in his murder.
Beware, Mr. Pawlowski! We will meet again.
I don't know. Because, yeah, John is completely burned. He's disfigured from the school fire. Because he was the only person left in the building during evacuation. Ripley Attorney Co. So now he drives a pickup truck? Posing as a gardener. Ooh, Planet Gluck Arcade Hall. The only place we can investigate. That must be an oak tree or an elm tree because of the white trunk. That's right. Oaks, elms, and birch, allergic to them. As soon as I see that bark, ooh, it says, not this way. His mask is broken. He should get a replacement. Ooh, can I collect toys? It says Toter. Wouldn't it be so cool if the game developer was like, hey, you can play one of these games. Oh, we might be able to, but only the slasher one. There's Donkey, Curb, a Fighter, Pack, Cup, Excuno, Invader. Ooh. We acquired a hammer. Little alien dudes! It's like, what is it? Pizza Planet from Toy Story. Wait. I want to play the game. Insert coin, press E. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Shabang! 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 Bing! Cha! Did I win? What? Oi, about to die. What a mysterious game. This must be one of his favorites. He must relate to the main protag, because they look alike. The same mask and everything. Bet the game's gonna give us some cheap shots in a minute. We're gonna come on both ends. Man, playing the slasher game, I guess it's considered a slasher game. This is kind of similar to the bar fight he was in the previous one. That was so difficult. I think it took me like 3 tries, maybe 5, to actually beat that level. So what does this actually do? Do I get tickets to win a prize? Can I put the prize in my car? At the windshield? You know people do that? They'll like decorate the inside of their car. They could be like Hello Kitty, completely pink. Or it could be like colored, like a green color palette coat. I'm so distracted. Stabby, stabby. Chabang. Ba-bang. Wah. Wah. How long does this go on? Is there an end to the slaughter? Probably not. I bet the main antagonist doesn't care. He's like, I'm up for this challenge. Gimme, gimme. Did I win? Tabang. Well, this is the demo if you guys are interested. How long? How long must I fight this battle? Doesn't he want to grow old with somebody? Grow old and have some little clown babies? Maybe if we get to 1,000. But yeah, the bar fight was difficult. I think he had a like a score to settle with the owner of the bar, or he was trying to get information from him. Ah!
Game over. Press R to restart. Press escape to exit.
Well, we had a nice time. I don't even think we'd be allowed to get a toy and take it back. Oh, it's a guy! I thought it was a woman. He just loves pink. Awesome pale green costume, dude. But we're about to close up. Beat it, man. Ah, I got a yo-yo! I'm stuck. Oh. Why do we have to... Why? Oh, well. Junior Sanchez! Conrail like 12, throws pie. No, Conrail! It'd actually be perfect. What kind of pie? Is it just cream pie? See, how are you feeling, Sis Sanchez? I'm doing good. I just ate dinner, exercised, been a little tired and sleepy. It's probably the weather. High score! And he's smiling. This can't be the end. Act 3. And the ugly. Oh no!
Madison. Grace. He is back. John Wayne is back! The man that haunted you, Madison. The monster that took my daughter from me. Butchered like an animal. He has shown you no mercy. No mercy will be given to him as well. Not to anyone standing in my way. Beware of a man with nothing to lose. Death to all monsters.
He's plotting, and he's what is it? He's plotting, and he has bulk. He's loaded. There you go. I was like, how do I make this sound cool and edgy? Completely botched it. Happyhills Harboring. Eat a what? Chabang! Ugh. Unsa. Dude, it's a rave now. Enter. I got to do this for my daughter. Wait, collect some items. Yeah, he's ready, man. Ew! He doesn't even want to take money from them. Usually in crimes, they'll take something, but he really is just got for bloodthirsty revenge.
Whoa! Easy there, mister. Cash is in the closet. Take what you want and leave. I don't want your cash.
Beep!
I want to find John Wade. John Wade? The serial killer? How the beep would I know where he is? You and your beep buddy Kyle messed him up in the high school. No way he would let you walk freely. John did try to kill Kyle 6 years ago. Ask him. He owns the nightclub downtown, the Violet Lotus.
Is that what it's called, the Violet Lotus? I mean, I guess.
Thank you for your time. I'll save John Wade the trouble.
Wow. I'm so glad you guys can see the full, the full screen. Thank you for playing the demo. More content to come. Whoa. Well, that's it, guys. The Happyhills Homicide, Out for Blood, Part 2. We'll give them a round of applause, and we're gonna be playing Amanda the Adventurer demo. We'll give them a whip, cause damn. That was crazy. Very bloody, most indeed. Justice will be served, said the man. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and quit the game. Ooh, I did something, no! Please, no. Okay, it's gone. Alright, we're good now. I think... Amanda the Adventurer. I'm gonna reset the capture so it can be the full screen. Oh no, it won't listen to me now. Alright, let me go and pull up Amanda the Adventurer. So this is gonna be the demo. So they're both demos. I gotta figure out, I gotta go through my apps. I'm looking. God, Amanda the Adventurer Demo 2. What did you guys think? Did you like it? Do you like that he's going for a revenge? He's trying to make up for the loss of his daughter, but I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, well, then he did say he has nothing to lose. So he really is just out for blood. Wow, this next one's gonna be, when they're done with the full version of Part 2 of the Happyhills Homicide, they're gonna go all out, I feel. You guys let me know down in the comments what you think we're gonna be able to expect. Do you think John Wade is still alive? I mean, he could be still alive. I forgot how they got rid of him. Move the jump scare right behind me. Like right here. Poor Noodle. Go back to game capture. Gonna take me a minute. Okay. Aw. Cross our fingers, everything goes well. Alrighty, guys. Let me know if I should change the settings for the audio. If I should increase it. This is Dalmatians, dude! What? Oh my goodness. The Diamond Channel says John Wade is the new Springtrap. He'll never die now. I think that's what happened. He just... I don't know, but then I think I think there's an imposter in that version. But here is the Amanda the Adventurer. This is a part 2 to Amanda the Adventurer 1. It looks like she got rid of Wooly. We're gonna go ahead and I gotta figure out if this is gonna... If it's lagging a little bit, I can go to options. Subtitles, always have subtitles on. Subtitle size. I'm gonna go with red. So if anybody doesn't know this, I was reading... Okay, do correct me if I'm wrong, but I was reading about those with color blindness. And you can always correct me if I am wrong. But that they can see blue and red more easily. So that's why I was gonna go with the red. They have yellow, white, black, gray. I'm gonna go with red. And maybe increase subtitle size to 60. There. But yes, that's why I chose red. If anyone's curious, like, why red? That's why. For anybody out there who has a difficult time distinguishing colors, unless they're wearing contacts or their glasses, which helps. Because I think you can get a prescription for your glasses or contacts that'll help you see it better. Dalmatian says, Fernie Fire and Frost Time. What is that? Are those characters? It sounds like characters. We're gonna go back. Oh yeah, the graphics. Resolution, high quality. We're gonna go to medium. Apply. Yeah, we're doing medium. 60. I'm gonna leave that be. I kind of want to turn it to 30. I wonder what that does. Alright, we did 30 frames per second. Start. Amanda the Adventurer. This game uses an autosave feature. Do not quit or turn off the power while the icon is displayed. Loading. Gonna drink my coffee. Any coffee or teas you guys recommend? Do you guys like chai? Are there any special flavors that you would want me to, you know... there's raspberry tea. Raspberry tea's okay. I think it depends. I think raspberry tea tastes better cold and chilled compared to hot. Unless you're like, you got the stuffies and you're a little sneezy. Then I think it's served great hot. To me, it depends on if I'm sick. Because the flavors of anything kind of change. The Diamond Channel says, Amanda! I know, curse thee, Amanda! You took Wooly away! I think Wooly was one of my favorites. Because of how truth-telling he was. Of course it didn't work out for Amanda, but this is before, isn't it? Some people were saying this is... Oh my. Should I increase the volume? Oh, it's a little too late for that. Dang it. It's a little glitchy. Oh no. Okay, options. Graphics. I'm just gonna go back to 60. Quality medium. Apply. Double tap. Go back. I can already tell. Ah, okay. I'm gonna move really slow so you guys can have the best experience. But yes, I can tell. Slowly at least they got a fire extinguisher. That's good. The color of the walls reminds me of the game The Backrooms. This is the entrance. Move nice and slow. Maybe I should increase the volume. Hold on a second. Let me increase the volume a little bit. And then let me increase Rivatuner to medium. Hopefully that does fine. Alright, we're gonna go back. Resume. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed! It slows down applications more. Okay, it says information desk. So they said Amanda the Adventurer Demo 2 highlights the time before for Kate. So if that was the case, then does that explain how Wooly was created? Because I know everybody points out the obvious at the loading screen that Wooly's missing, but is it because Wooly wasn't introduced to Amanda yet? Or is Aunt Kate... Book return... The printer... I love the printers at the libraries. They have so much to offer. 3D printing, they have those machines now. Ugh, it's so jumpy. I don't know what to do! The Diamond Channel says, look at the paper on the table. Yes, sir. Let me go find it. Look at the paper on the table. Paper! Thank you. It says, hey, Margaret. Found an old tape in the book returns. Haven't looked into it myself, but was hoping you could take a look at when you can. It's the locked cabinet. You remember the code, right? Also, you might need to take a look at some of the books. I've been told some of them have been tampered with. I swear, this is like the 5th one this week. I had put them aside for you, but I think the new guy accidentally put them back into the library without looking. I hate to ask, but if you got a moment, could you look around the library and see if you can find them? There should be a history of these books in the library database too, so use that to help you find out... Wait, what? Help you find in finding them. To help you out in finding them. Don't stay up too late. Have a good night, Sophie. Already given the task. Are we the librarian or the librarian assistant? Can I look at the book? Ooh. Tampered with. That's better. You guys can see it in the sliding. The lighting changes in front of the screen. Darkness. With the screen highlighting the book. At an angle. Light. Light. Darkness. Light. Darkness. Okay, what do I do with this? I look it up at the information desk, right? Oh no, I just throw it on the floor. So can I crouch? Oh yeah, I can crouch. JP. Toss. It's called Greg the Grape 2. The Raisin's Curse. The curse of getting old, maybe. It says Bookworm! Hi, I'm Wendy the Worm, your personal assistant. Scan a book using the scanner to look up and check its history. Oh, okay. I hold the book out to the scanner. I crouch. No, it's not gonna work. Aha! It says Greg the Grape 2, the Raisin's Curse. Because raisins are grapes? But the dried up version? Bam! So kind of cute. I wonder if they're gonna actually come out with the book. That's adorable. By 𝑯𝑐𝑴𝑐 wine. That's funny. Because grapes make wine. Fermented grape juice is wine. And the author's 𝑤hittman wine. A word. Clever word usage. Greg the Grape 2, The Raisin's Curse. May 12th, 2018. Jonathan Pratt. June 29, 2017. Evelyn Phantom Sloth. Phantom Sloth. Phantom Sloth, yeah. So you got Anissa Chris, February 4, 2014. Goes back to 1996. Petrock Uweld, Nicholas Misko, Sebastian Alan Jimenez, 𝑯𝑐𝑴𝑐. Yeah, 𝑉𝑒𝑎. Ow! My shape! Hello? Damn! Do we have a time limit? You interrupted my moment of shame! Because 2 L's is the 𝑉𝑒𝑎𝑔𝑎𝑠. 𝑉𝑒𝑎𝑔𝑎𝑠? My shame! Someone boinked me on the head for shame. Chiri Poco! Taylor Sinstad. Brandon Allen Maeda. Shame! The Diamond Channel. By the way, Red Velvet is the guy we saw at the end of the first game. 𝑗𝒆𝑐𝑡𝑖𝑎. Hello, 𝑗𝒆𝑐𝑡𝑖𝑎. Says, Oppa! You're so cute. Evelyn Phantom Sloth. Phantom Sloth? The little worm. What do I do? The most recent person? I am so uncomfortable right now. Grown Attached. June 27, 2019. Greg the Grape 2, The Raisin's Curse. The homecoming joggers enters the fastest person in the world. Contest checked out. Go back. Little Miss Infestation checked out. I was a teenager. Okay. I was a teenager. Ways to impress your dog. Check out. Toilet treats. That's cute. The Untold Story of the Melon Baller. A Squeegee of Destiny, Volume 8. Greg the Grape 2. MX Murderer. Tints of Orange. These are kind of cool. Cheaty. Let's try Cheaty. How to teach yourself Morse code in 3 weeks. Oh, I think I forgot something. Hold on. Mr. Arson. What? Greg the Grape 2. Taylor, Squeegee of Destiny, Throwing Water, Journal of a Non-Existent Child. Ah, what does this make me think of Harry Potter? Isn't it called, what is it? The second movie's when he realizes he can talk to snakes. It was called... What was it called? Okay, the first one, the Sorcerer's Stone is the first one, right? And then you got the second movie. It's The Chamber of Secrets. A Journal of a Non-Existent Child. Creepy. Sebastian, this is a pineapple. Nicholas is the half-baked approach to home repair. Petrock is I was a teenager and the Untold Story of the Melon Baller. Promise me we live. Wait, we're not Kate because... No, the book's in the way! We were talking to Sophie, or Sophie was communicating to us. Are we in fact Kate? Grab the book. And let me just toss it here. Yeah, let me toss it here. Nice. Yeah! 𝑣𝑖𝑵𝑵 wine. The raisin's curse. You can't really go back from being a raisin. It's too late. Our name is Margaret. Maybe it's our middle name? Or maybe we're not Kate. Can I call for help? Hold on. No. 𝐿𝐼𝐴 says, Aki? It's a little creepy in here. Should I check the bathroom? Ooh, it's lady. They should have birds and bees. Bees, because they have a little stinger for the men. And the birds don't have peckers, so they'd be a lady. Some places have that. It's so weird and poetic, but kind of cute. It's cheeky. Oh, my brain. Slowly. Do I just go up and down the aisles? Do I have to search the room? Forgive it for being so laggy! The Diving Channel says there's a puzzle with the books. Oh. Is there anything I can do? Maybe I should put it on low? And then turn this to low? Okay, good. Alright, let's see if I can apply the quality level. Go down. Slowly. Come on, little buddy. Just a little bit closer. I don't know if that made it better or if it made it worse. I just wanted to be an enjoyable experience. The Diamond Channel says I forgot what to do though. So I put it on low quality. Kind of made it better. Let's go back. Back. Resume. Oh, this is kind of better. Cross our fingers. So is it one of the books here? Hold on. Slowly. I don't know. This one kind of calls out to me. Maybe because I like it. It's covered in stones. A pretty pink. They checked out very similar books. I bet it's somewhere here. It's too bad we can't look up where the book is. Okay, this is better. A little, jonky. A wonky jonky? What is this? Oh. Hens. Do I click the mouse? It says catalog. Ooh, I swear we could go upstairs for a minute. Ah, so this library is only one floor. Oh, we got another section. Ooh. We heard that weird rat upstairs. Ooh, there's books on the floor. Crouch, waddle, waddle. It's called I Was a Teenager. I feel like we can move around better crouching. We're like walking around like a duck. It's possible, but you gotta have some really good calf muscles. Yeah, they're the ones that picked this one out. Woof, my ear's itchy. Itchy, itchy. I could just drop it here. Haha! Alright, let's go collect the other ones. Whack, 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 whack. And duck. In duck squatting mode. Whoever's out there upstairs being a little cretin, being a little weirdo, prepare to be approached by a walking position? A walking duck position? I don't know, it really is better. The closer you are to the floor, the easier it is to move. Which sounds ridiculous, but it seems better. Okay, we're the only ones here. After hours. I bet the library's closed. The book. Book. The Untold Story. Ooh, reading time. Cute. I love those little areas. Too bad they don't have these areas for adults. It's like I was a kid once too, you know? Like a really bright and cute little place, but for adults. Or teenagers, but really also for adults. I don't know, something kawaii cute. Is that a book? No. It's just a computer. Catalog. I was once a teenager. Some of these actually feel familiar from when I was in a library. When I checked out books at a library. By Melon Bala. Right, let's go collect the others. Garcelane says, setting the game to a higher priority might help with the lags. Do you think so? Higher priority. I didn't think of that. It's not too bad, is it? I forgot how to crouch. Ah, that's how you crouch. Control. I really wish it was better. Ah, but then I have to exit. OBS Studio, VTube Studio, they're set to a high priority. I guess I could have. I'm trying to go as smoothly as possible. I bet these books are important. Oh, I thought it was 2. It's just 1. Slowly. It's called Skyscraper. Oh, it's an anime, but this has also been disfigured. The book has been vandalized. If it's like a object or property, they'll say vandalized, but if it's a person, they'll say disfigured. And I'm just connecting the dots there. The book era damaged. Whoa, it stood up! Whoa, it's called Squeegee of Destiny. I have to clean this entire skyscraper by 𝑗𝑢𝑟a 𝑜ba. Whoa, I love this angle. It's a manga. There's manga, then there's anime. This is volume 8. Crazy. I kind of want to read it now. You could die if you fall from the building. I mean, it's obvious, right? But like cleaning skyscraper windows, like yeah, you could definitely fall from like 8 stories. Like Jesus. I think about that when I see them cleaning windows. I'm like, you can definitely fall. Oh, it's a bunny. And then a Mr. Potato Mustache guy. ABC's a carrot! Oh my god, it's a carrot! That's cute! I wish I could crouch lower so I can look at the other books. Oh, it's a repeat. Aww. Found another book. It's called I Am the Blah 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 Something. The diamond says... Oh my, I'm scared. I don't like how heavy they sound. They sound like they're trying to be intimidating. Terrifying. When you hear that above you... This one's by Carl Emerson, Justin Wood, Matt Mann, Samuel 𝐴𝐴𝐻𝐿. 𝐴𝐴𝐻𝐿. This is Red Vonix, Joseph Hunter, Henry Vonix, Peabody, Frank Peabody. Isn't there a guy named Peabody? Mr. Peabody. The story says am the person, the story. By Notens Ankh. I'm the person that are the story. Interesting. You guys. It says the letters are initials. Thank you, Diamond. Is that the last one? I'm hesitant to go back. I heard it most over there. There's a code. There's a code! Okay. I bet it's 19... Let me see. No, the other way. I bet it's 19 something. Because if you look at the dates that people checked out their books... just a thought. 19... I want to say that one of the earliest... Or at least what they have left on record. Because they have to at least clear the cache, right? 1932? 31? I was thinking it was going by the date. I don't like that. The Diamond Channel says that Red Vortex is the guy from the ending of the last game, actually. Is it really? Red Vortex. Maybe this is by month? Guys, I'm nervous. I hope we're not on a time limit. Oh, wait a second. Let me crouch real quick. Slowly. I kind of want to restart it, but then I have to cut that out. Hi, I'm KPLS, Mascot Wooly. Amanda steals the mascot Wooly. So this is before Riley gets involved. That's what this means. Says the Dark Buddy, hello. The Diamond Channel says put the code in the log when you finish the puzzle. Got it. All right, I'll finish the puzzle. So yeah, she steals Wooly. I'm K. I am the Kids Public Library's mascot. That's what KPL. Kids Public Library's mascot Wooly. So she steals him. The foe? She steals Wooly from the library? Psycho! She's crazy. Should have just let the poor guy live. Okay, so I have all these books, right? But I feel like I'm missing more. We'll start with the very first one again. JP. It goes by initials. John Pratt. So if we're thinking by initials, JP says 6, right? Okay, so this says 6. So I'm guessing the first number is 6. Because he's the first one to be up right here. It's going by the... I think we got all of them, I think. We're gonna do 6 as the first letter. Because that's the first book we found. And then let's click on Evelyn. Evelyn. Okay, the Raisin's Curse, Little Miss Infestation. She checked it out, so it's not here. I was a teenager. Alright, I was a teenager, so we're gonna go grab that one. Ah, but it's not... Okay. But this one isn't disfigured in any way. But we definitely... That one is... 6 is definitely first. I was a teenager. Ooh, you're a genius. What? What? I was a teenager. December 3rd, 2012. 100 ways to impress your dog. So these are checked out, which means they're not here. Yeah, I was a teenager. March 4, 2004. And the person you are the story. October 10th. It's just figuring out the date for this one. I'm gonna guess 3. I would put 12. I'm gonna guess 3. Because that's when she checked it out and she was the first person. And because this book isn't vandalized, library book checked how. Yeah, this is not vandalized. So it doesn't really give you any hints. But the only hint we got was based on Anissa, which I guess she's the most recent, by Puberty. The next one we found... Let me go back to the computer, because I think we have everything. So let's go back. A Little Miss Infestation, I was a teenager, second book. But we're gonna go by when she checked it out. I'm the person, the other story. So weird. I was a teenager. Now the next book we're gonna do is this really weird one. Am the person, the story. Okay, this is number 8. Carl Emerson. Okay, that's fine. We don't really need to use the keyboard. Carl Emerson. It already tells us 8. So we're gonna put 8. Thank you for calling me a genius. I still feel a little dingy. Put the code in the lock when you're finished. Okay. And the next one, I'm guessing... This is not disfigured. Okay, throw this one back. Now, what would the next book be? We're gonna go by Carl Emerson. It says, I'm the person, are the story, grown attached. I think there's a few books left over. The Man Without Receipts, The Untrue Story. A Journal of the Non-Existent. Maybe everybody's kind of plagued by Amanda? Because if Amanda takes Wooly from the public library as like the mascot, if she takes him away, then who else did she take away from the library? Because it's a public kids library. That's super predatorial of Amanda to take children. I mean, we're holding her responsible because she's the face of Amanda the Adventurer show. I'm so not down for that. It says CE Carl Emerson 5. That's what this is. Carl Emerson 5. I don't know if I'm right or not. Carl Emerson. We got 6, 8, and 5. It's locked for a reason. This doesn't have anything, but we'll check it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go back to this one. See, error, book damaged. Okay. This also doesn't have one. We're gonna put the ones without anything in this corner. They don't have anything. We have an 8. 8, a 5. CE's for Carl Emerson. So he must have gone missing. This one's just a jotted line. JP6, definitely the first one. We're gonna go by the first scan. Okay, so definitely 6. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nicholas Mescal. It's hard to say. Carl Emerson. We only found that one out from I Was a Teenager, no. Caroline Hunter, no. It's Melon Baller, The Untold Story. Or was it... Hold on a second. This one. It's this one, Carl Emerson. It's just decoding it, so we... I don't know if there might be some more books. I'm just so creeped out by the big banging upstairs in the air vent. Air vents are tiny. They're very small spaces. So only rodents could go in between unless it's like something else. My goodness. Carl Emerson. I am the person, they are the story. We got 1018. So September 10th. Let's go by month. September would be... August is the 8th, so September would be the 9. So I think it would be 9. I can't remember... Six is the first. Then Carl Emerson is the second. And if we go by the month, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, which is the 9th. Let's make this 5. Let's make this 8. Or maybe this is the first number. Let's reverse it. 6, 9. Oh my. 5, 8. No, because I would have thought this would be the first. This is dark. Could be totally wrong. I don't know. I think the dotted lines might represent that 8 is the last one. So is this where the first number goes? Or is this where the... see what I mean? Is this first, then last? Or first, then last? Because sometimes it really depends. I guess the first number to you, so maybe it is like this. 6, then 8. Maybe this is 5. And then this one's 9? Oh, wait a second. This should be 9. Because Carl Emerson, the second book. Unless I flip it. So let's put 5 here and put 9 here. Close. 6 is first, 8 is last. Carl Emerson. Because he's the second. 1, 2, 3. You're right. 3 numbers. Let me try this again. JP6. CE5. Carl Emerson. The second number is 5. The last number is 8. First number is 6, second number 5. Carl Emerson. JP. 8 is last. Then what is this one then? Okay. 5. 5. 6. 5, 8. There's one more then. Alright, we're gonna have to go look. Prop 2 tab. What? Probably top to bottom. Okay, okay. Any more books? Perspective of sitting here as a kid, reading your library books. Kids Corner. Whatever's up there, I don't think they're looking for... I think they're looking for children. Because this is a kids' public library. Friggin' creep, get out of here! Leave the kids alone. It's after hours, you dum-dum. Ooh, what's that? It's a repeating book up here. It's this right here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, the raisin. The Curse of the Raisin. Usually these cubbies will hide stuff. Don't got nothing yet. Count the sheep because of Wooly! Isn't she familiar? Read your books, kids. She's holding a purple book. How much do you want to bet we have to look for her book? The story of... Reed. And across from her is the sheep named Wooly. It's a lot of purple books. It's midnight. We are here after hours. Stepping stool. Oh, you can get up here. It's gotta be something, right? Like a vampire. No, this is a kid. This is a kid reading book library. I was like Twilight. Any vibes of Twilight here? I think of Twilight. Could I use that? Actually, hold on a second. Let me get up here again. But let me stand up. Because originally I'm just crouching. But if I stand up... Okay, nothing. Alright, I'm gonna stand up from this point on. So it's just working with what we have. Goodness! I think we're missing one more book. Alright, Dark Buddy, let's see if we can find the book. That's what I was feeling. It's gotta be on the shelf. Amanda was holding a purple book, and we find a book with a brain on it. It's gotta be on the bookshelf, and it has to stand out from all the others. Slowly. What is that actually? Oh, is it a ballerina? That's weird. That looks like blood. Why would something this bloody and creepy be in a children's library? Do you see that? A mask of a broken... It's like a horror book. Why would they have that here? A syringe, a hat? That's weird and creepy. How is that not the missing book? Weird. Do you see that? Let me get closer for you guys. It's a girl with blood on her face, and she has a baby doll mask. There's a beautiful, like, summer hat with flowers on it, and then some sort of blade weapon with blood. And it's here at a kid's library. I wonder if it's under the desk. I used to hide under here. Well, not specifically in this building, but in the library. We used to play hide and go seek in the library. You're not supposed to, but I did. It says, Sprinkles, the shapeshifter! Yes, I am a shapeshifter. Pikachu, 062. I check a booba. Wow, booba. You're so silly. The Diamond Channel says the code is 6538. Are you serious? Well, okay, 65... Okay, we were so close. Do you see this? This is what we had. We had 6598. The question is, do I have it in the right order? Oh, it's backwards. So it's top from bottom. Where would I be without my buddies? Six, 538. 6538. We were so close. Did it work? I don't think it worked. I got 6538. Let me switch it backwards. Let me put 3, then 5. Does that work? No? Okay, hold on. Maybe 5, then 3. Top to bottom. It says, Order 7 men, hello! Dark says, I think the dotted lines represent the 8 last digits. Okay, I see. This will be bottom. 6, 5, 3, 8. We're gonna try top to bottom. Then what do I press? We'll try 4. We'll try 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna try all of these because we know the first is 6 and last is 8. I say let me go check. Then you have to press something. Do I press the bar? What is that? That's so weird and glitchy. There's something over here. That's strange. I wish we can be nosy and read what this paper is. It's probably just documenting and filing out things. Like filling out for a library card. Like your address. Checking out books. I never looked around over here. I wonder if I should reset it. I'm a little lost. Let me see. Hey, Hariel, hello. 6358 6358. Ah, you're a genius. We had everything but the 3 and in the right order. Thank you. It says let's plan a trip on our favorite rocket ship, zooming through the sky. Little Einsteins, climb aboard, get ready to explore. Da 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 da. Little Einsteins. That's a kid's show I watched when I was a kid. Amanda the Adventurer.
Hi friends, I'm Amanda. Have you ever wanted to go far, far away? Well, we can. At least in our imaginations we can. With my magic train. If you could visit anyone in the world, who would you go see?
I would go say Jesus. Did I spell it right? Ah, not you, Siri. No. Okay, goodness, Siri responded. No. Jesus.
That sounds like fun. I love to daydream about all the places I could have gone. Think about all the places we can go. Let's plan a trip. I've made pictures of all the places I want to go.
You want to go to England? You want to go to Egypt? Or could the Mayan temple?
Wow, it's so dark in here. Should I open the curtain or turn on the lamp?
Open the curtain.
That's much better. Now let's plan that trip. There are 3 places I want to go on my magic train today. First, I want to see the Eiffel Tower. Where can I do that?
Paris? Go to Paris? Yeah, Paris. Then you have, let's see. Wait, where are these 2? I recognize these 3, but yeah, the Mayan temple. You want to go to Paris, right?
We'll go to Paris first on the magic train. It looks like a ticket to Paris costs 2 coins. Let's see what I have in my piggy bank. What's the best way to open this piggy bank? I can pull out the plug, or I can smash it!
Pull out the plug! You can't afford another piggy bank. Come on, Amanda. $2 for a trip to Paris? Of course, not in this time of economic crisis. I think a lot of people would be like, wow, $2? Or $2 Canadian dollars? Whoa, that's affordable. But no, this is a kid dreaming, after all, of traveling the world. Yeah, she can't make up the money back from going around the world, taking trips. She can't afford another piggy bank, so she might as well pull out the cork.
You're no fun.
Mm-hmm. I thought she was gonna break it anyway. Guys, the bottom one is Rio de Janeiro. Janeiro? She still smashed it! I told you no!
Let's count them together. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5.
I have 5 coins.
Rip Piggy!
That's more than enough for our first stop. We just need to take away 2 coins. Can you count them?
1, 2... What? Minus 2?
The next place I want to go is very special because it makes me think of our friend Gretchen over there. Let's go to the Isle of Dead Dolls. Where can I find that?
Is it this here?
Wow, planning this trip with you is going to take forever.
The Mayan temples? Well, you can also go to Peru and see their temples.
Our next stop is Mexico City. A ticket to Mexico City on my magic train costs 3 coins. Anyway, that ticket costs 3 coins. So let's take those away from what we have. 1,
2, 3.
3. Oh no, that's all our coins. And I still have one more place I want to visit. We need some more money. What are we going to do? I can sell one of these for some coins. Which one do you think will get us the most coins?
Probably the clown. The
You
clown.
really think I can get coins for that old thing?
I mean, it's worth a shot. Jesus, who are you selling it to? Adults or children, Amanda? If you're selling it to children, they're gonna be like, oh, cute clown. If you're selling it to an adult, they're gonna be like, ew, creepy. I'm just being real.
You have really weird taste in toys.
I picked it, so you have to do it, okay?
What's so funny, Mr. Rooster? Someone gave this to me when I was feeling really bad and scared, and it made me laugh. I hope he can go make someone else laugh. Wow!
What the fuck?
Mr. Rooster. Okay, let's see how much our next destination costs. I love learning about history on my trips. Where can I take a tour and learn about Jack the Ripper?
Wow. Okay, intermission time. Garslaine says she has 4 fingers. That's how you know she's not real or from our dimension. Maybe she lost a finger. I don't know. She's got 8 fingers then. A Dark Buddy says, I don't know what the right one is. I like the RGB mode sprinkles. You do? Let me see. You like the green one? Ah, I just blend into the background a bit though. I gotta stand out. Says, next time I'll say Kate to the Diamond Channel. I'll do that next time, if we have a next time. Like, can we even escape? Do you want to go here? Oh, here, 4 coins.
We're going to London! A ticket to London is 4 coins, and I only have 3. I don't know where I'm going to get more coins for my trip. I might as well not even go anywhere. Wait a minute. I have a coin in my pocket.
Ah.
Now I have 4. That's enough for our last stop.
Oh, creepy.
Oh, wait! Get this weirdo out of here!
Even it got scared of the thump.
Who the heck was that guy? He was going to take my coins. Good.
4.
4 still there. Let's count how many we need to pay for the ticket to London. 1,
2, 3, 4.
Oh, hey, it's time to catch my train.
Oh, her little buddy. Looks like from the movie The Robots. I forgot her name. Gretchen? So the Robots movie's pretty cute. I recommend it.
I guess. But I wish I really could go see the world.
What is that? I'm nervous. I'm nervous to turn around. Can I pick it up? Are we gonna die now? How come I can't pick it up? I should have said Kate! No! It's the end of the world as we know it. I've heard so many theories about this series that we're encouraging some demonic force. We gotta watch it after this one. We're gonna do a reaction to a conspiracy theorist about the game, Amanda the Adventurer. The Amanda the Adventurer? I can't pick it up. Are we gonna die now? So, our name is either Margaret or Kate. They can't exactly shoot up from the ceiling here. You see that? We're safe right here because of the ceiling. That's popcorn, by the way. There's different styles of wall and ceiling patterns. Nowadays, you see a lot of like really flat, no design, no texture. There's a no texture design in a lot of buildings. It's just a very flat, plain wall. But popcorn was popular because it kind of gave some sort of... I don't know what people were wanting from it, but my house has a lot of popcorn. Yeah, it's like a texture. Some people wanted texture, I guess, to be appealing, visually appealing at one time, like the 70s and 80s. That's what our house looks like. It has popcorn everywhere. Except this one's more smoothed, kind of like our ceilings. But yeah, if you go to like the older rooms in the house, it can be very prickly and pokey. If you scratch your arm against a prickly wall, a popcorn pattern, you can definitely scratch yourself, so be careful. Yeah. I really want to do it again. And 𝑔𝒆 𝑧𝑍 code? Go back. I can't. There was a code. It won't let me pick up the VSH tape. Next time, don't help her, says the Diamond Channel. Yes, it said that by watching the films, we're actually giving into a spiritual demon. Well, I'm so glitchy. So there's like a demons involved with the series. Do you remember when Sam was in his interview? He said the heart of the show is like through a spirit. And the spirit is projecting itself and encouraging children to watch. Because it seemed like Sam really had good intentions. But it has to do with the company. The company was corrupt. And they signed away the rights of people. It's waiting for us. We're gonna have to run. It's waiting for us outside. But yeah, I was saying, I got distracted by the ceiling. It can't get us because of the ceiling here. Tough luck, buddy. It says Dark Buddy. It says, I think some popcorn ceilings were toxic. I believe they said it was toxic because of the lead paint. But did you guys know that lead, and I know it's dangerous if you ingest it, inhale it, that sort of thing. But they used it in a lot of like buildings and architectural buildings and paint. Back then, way back then. But I believe lead was used to help with radiation. Yeah, you can coat something in lead and whatever's inside of it would be protected from a certain amount of radiation. Do fact check me. Something like that. That's why they were using it. For whatever conspiracy reason. I mean, you wouldn't just use lead. Some people say it's for vibrant colors. That's what they had. That's why Vincent van Gogh lost his mind and cut off his ear. Because he was inhaling lead paint. Because that's just what they had as a product at the time for artists to use. Of course, it's a lot safer now. But I think we're going to have to run. I hope you're prepared for running. Ah! Well, guys. Oh. Hi, Grandma. What long arms you have. Do I really take it from the mysterious demon? You think so? Hi. This is a trap, right? It's freaking scary as hell. Says, watch me. Watch me, baby. I'm so not ready. It's like, hey, watch me before you die.
It gets awfully lonely in here at night. There's a legend that there is a special toy hidden deep in these woods. It makes me think about what... Okay, which toothbrush do you think I should... I know which one you like. The blue one. How did you get... Who even are you? Oh, wait! We shouldn't talk about them. Hi, I'm Amanda. Hi, I'm Amanda. Hi, friends. You didn't help me at all. So you'd better find something good for me.
I made a mistake!
But I guess we all get a little scared at night, right? What are you afraid of?
Oh, we're turning around! Get ready for the adventure of fall 2024. You guys, now we die. Dang it. Oh, I'm closing my eyes. Wow. We're gonna start again, but we're gonna do some different choices in hopes of finding and discovering some cute little Easter eggs. This time on our trip, we're just gonna have to go through it with putting Kate. I can't tell if it's better or not. Oh no, definitely not. Oh, I was hoping. Let's go back to low resolution. Okay, back to low quality. Kind of, sort of. Okay, Amanda the Adventurer. I wish I could skip through her dialogue. I can't.
Hi, friends. I'm Amanda. Have you ever wanted to go far, far
So this
away?
time, oh man, I would love
Well,
to
we
skip
can.
it. Yeah, you're forced through it.
At least in our imagination.
We're gonna put Kate, and then we're gonna try writing down the
With my
code.
magic tree.
I wasn't expecting a code to pop up.
If you can visit
It says you can
anywhere
also
in the world,
put
who is
Wooly.
to see?
I can put Wooly. She's laughing.
Yeah, if you could find him. I'd love to daydream
What the
about all
fuck?
the places I could have gone. Think about all the places we can go.
So that's if you
Let's
put
plan a
Wooly.
trip. I've made pictures of all the places I want to go.
The scream in the background.
Oh, it's so dark in here. Should I open the curtain or turn on the lamp?
Does that really matter? Let's turn on the lamp this time.
That's much better. Now, let's plan that trip. There are 3 places I want to go on my magic train today. First, I want to see the Eiffel Tower. Where can I do that?
What if I keep getting it wrong? Did we get new dialogue?
That would be a fun place to see. But the Eiffel Tower isn't there, silly.
Is that Wooly? Is Wooly in the air vents? Because we did see the arm.
Jeez, can't you figure this out?
I'm just trying to get new dialogue.
The Eiffel Tower is in Paris. Jeez.
Yes. Be difficult with Amanda and you get dialogue.
We'll go to Paris first on the magic train. It looks like a ticket to Paris costs 2 coins. Let's see what I have in my piggy bank.
She has 2
What's
shadows.
the best way to open this piggy bank? I can pull out the plug, or I can smash it!
I guess this time we'll smash it.
You're no fun.
Oh, man. The monster is screaming. Do you hear it?
Let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 coins. That's more than enough for our first stop. We just need to take away 2 coins. Can you count them? The next place I want to go is very special because it makes me think of our friend Gretchen over there. Let's go to the Isle of Dead Dolls. Where can I find that?
You know what's weird? In the movie Robots, her name was Gretchen, and her ears did look like that. The Robots movie has one of the very well-known voice actors. I'm sorry, the deep breathing from the monster in the air vents is distracting. What is it? The actor, he voiced the genie in Aladdin. I gotta remember, he voiced several parts for Disney. He also did one of the other characters in the movie Robots. Robert Williams, thank you, universe. So yeah, Robert Williams, he stars in that movie The Robots. It's so cute. It's a robot world where you have to build your babies. I just thought of the name Gretchen and also the doll's kind of hair accessories. It reminds me of that character. I believe her name is Gretchen. What is this again? I forgot her question.
Wow, planning this trip with you is going to take forever.
Yes, it is.
Looks like someone needs to brush up on their cultural knowledge.
I'm choosing everything wrong for dialogue.
The owner of the Isle of Dead Dolls hangs dolls to keep demons away. Do you think that really works? It's near Mexico City, okay?
We did watch a video.
Next stop is Mexico City. A ticket to Mexico City on my magic train costs 3 coins. Anyway, that ticket costs 3 coins.
What was that?
Those away from what we have.
Lady.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, buy 3 coins.
Oh no, that's all our coins. And I still have one more place I want to visit. We need some more money. What are we going to do?
Magical toys!
These for some coins. Which one do you think will get us the most coins?
Teddy bear? Was I wrong?
You really think I can get coins for that old thing?
What's up with the weird breathing? It's different this time.
Someone gave this to me when I was feeling really bad and scared, and it made me laugh. I hope he can go make someone else laugh.
Magically disappears through the ceiling.
Wow, I got 3 coins for Mr. Rooster. Okay, let's see how much our next destination costs. I love learning about history on my trips. Where can I take a tour and learn about Jack the Ripper?
They never found Jack the Ripper, though. Historically, it was theorized to be either a woman or some guy that just took off. I don't know. There's just too many, ideas up in the air. They never discovered who was actually responsible. But all the victims were women. But that'd be crazy if it turns out that the killer was also a woman. That's just crazy. That's just too much. We could watch a video. I think Dark History, Bailey Sarian covers Jack the Ripper. And where the true origins actually come from. We're gonna get this one wrong to see what she says.
Come on, you know this.
How would I know?
Wow, you really don't know anything, do you?
Yes, Amanda, I know nothing.
Jack the Ripper killed at least 5 people in London in 1888. Busy guy.
Amanda has a dark streak! Proof! See? We got some really cool dialogue. Worth it.
We're going to London!
Is that it?
Ticket to London is 4 coins, and I only have 3. I don't know where I'm going to get more coins for my trip. I might as well not even go anywhere. Wait a minute. I have a coin in my pocket. Now I have 4. That's enough for our last stop. No, no,
Let me let it get her. I'm not gonna help her this time.
Out of here.
I'm not gonna help her. I'll let her handle it by herself. Oh my gosh!
No, no, no! He ate one of my coins!
Oh. That's so sad, little baby.
I want to go on my trip! Where can I find more coins now?
This is different. We can find more coins. Under the couch. Amanda, just pretend like an IOU, like a credit card. Like, put it on my tab. It doesn't have to be realistically how you purchase a ticket.
Wow, you're smart. There's always all kinds of stuff in the sofa cushions.
There's a spider! A roach! Oh my gosh! -4.
Hey, it's time to catch my train.
There's a god after all. Even in this twisted world of Amanda. Good, and she has some coins left over. It worked out! Yay! So you're right, guys. Don't help Amanda.
Fun, I guess. But I wish I really could go see the world.
How grown do you think Amanda really is? Are you mad at me because I didn't help her the first time? You said go, right? Oh my. What you got for me, boss? You said not to take it, right? Someone said next time don't help her. Just go back to the desk. Don't do it. Watch me, LOL. You said don't do it, right? You said don't do it? You said don't do it. So I don't do it. I can't go anywhere else. You guys, it won't let me leave. I have to take it? It's getting angry. It freaking threw it? Oh my god! It threw the tape. Because I didn't take it. Watch me, watch me. I bet there's no chase scene. I doubt it. I feel more confident because why would they have a chase scene on the demo? Then to give everything away. What if I bring this back to the scanner? Nothing? Yeah, there's like no way they'd chase us. So let's go. Okay, there's this door. Needs a key. There's nothing else to do but watch it then. Too bad we just don't leave. Curiosity is what kills the character in the end. The mascot is missing. He would have been in here, and he's not. Is it possible to find Wooly? There's no way there's a chase scene. That's crazy. I doubt it. Don't watch it. Don't do it. So where could Wooly be? I bet Wooly's hidden in a cabinet somewhere. Or she just took him in general. Fine, I'll watch it. That's all we can do, but at least we got some new dialogue.
It gets awfully lonely in here at night. There's a legend that there is a special toy hidden deep in these woods.
I bet it's Wooly.
It makes me think about what... Okay, which toothbrush do you think I know which one you like. The blue one. How did you get... Who even are you? Oh, wait!
Do you think that's Wooly?
We shouldn't talk about them. Hi, I'm Amanda. Hi, friends. You didn't help me at all.
I didn't.
You'd better find something different.
Now who is she talking to?
But I guess we all get a little scared at night, right? What are you afraid of?
Thank you, Amanda the Adventurer, for your delightful Part 2 demo. So we can assume that we're Margaret. Some of us want to suspect that we could possibly be Kate. But who knows until the full Part 2 comes out. I think Amanda killed Wooly. But we won't know it. We won't know until later. Let's give another round of applause for this game. My goodness. I don't know if it's because I exercised or if I'm just sleepy. Forgive me for being so drowsy. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and press quit because it's glitching out a lot. But let's give it up for Amanda the Adventurer. Hopefully you guys liked it. I'll be putting it down in the description below later. I'll update it so you guys can go check it out on Steam Engine. Yes. It's good I have coffee. Jesus, I'm so groggy. But there is a video that they have explaining what these superstitious creatures are in the background. We're gonna go to VTube Studio chatting. My goodness. My brain! Maybe it's the flashing lights and colors. I don't know if anybody else is affected by it, but I sure am. I feel kind of groggy or like dizzy. Does anybody get that way with like really strong flashing, especially like glitchy effects from like videos, games? Hopefully I'm not the only one. And if anybody else out there is feeling the same, we can give it a moment before we watch a video. Just kind of recollect our thoughts. So I have been watching theories on the game. If anybody's ever played Genshin Impact, there's a character called Paimon. I could just do a summary of what I remember before jumping into that video. I gotta find it through my history too, but hopefully you guys enjoyed both the demos. It is 5:25. We still have at least an hour left, an hour and 5 minutes before our 3-hour mark. Andy Things says Roblox is down. Is it really? Is it for updates and I guess like fixing bugs? That's sad. I hope Roblox comes back up for you guys to play. I played Roblox before, but with my cousins. That's the only reason why I played. Roblox has some cute horror games. Spooky horror games. Let me see if I can stand up for a minute, cause after a while of sitting down, you just get a little whoop. Let's see if I can fix my camera so I can stand up. I think standing up in between is really healthy. Alright, I'm standing up now. I usually sit down the whole time, but I gotta stretch. Kinda hunched playing the games. I was trying to get closer to my monitor. How close do you guys play with your monitor? I mean, yeah, when you play games, are you guys like really close? Are you like super close to your monitor? Or do you give some distance for your eyes? I might invest into one of those desks that you can make them rise and then make them lower. Some people have them for working at home or for gaming. Or just in general, or for like working on it. Doing projects on those desks so they can stand up. Jesus. Yeah, it's not really good for your intestines to be sitting down all day. If anybody out there also agrees, let me know if you relate. That could be a green fern for you guys. There. Since you guys like the little 8-bit green theme. Like a zombie, plant, creature. Yeah. Someone said the blue eye reminds them of ice powers if I was like a zombie creature in a little 8-bit RPG game. Like one of the retro ones, and then the orange one being like a fire power. So creative. There you go. With me standing up. I'm still kind of hunching because I'm too tall for my monitor. It says, Dark Buddy says about 2 feet. What about, oh, 2 feet. Wait, what does that mean? 2 feet. I can do something else, obviously. Oh yeah, Paimon. I forgot. I was talking about Paimon and then I got lost in the conversation about standing up. Let's see. Here's a mug. Oh, wait, see. Hand? No. Cup? There it is. There you go. I'm in your cup. So you guys could have it in your soup, your tea, your coffee. You could have some soda in your mug. I like this perspective. That's right, guys. You could put me in a cup. Someday there'll be plushies, but I'll probably hand make the first few just for fun one day. Like, why not? As a DIY fun crafting thing. Just make the Twerkis looking little plushies, handmade, made from a sock or something. You can all vote on the color. I can get a green sock, a pink sock. Because I change colors so much. I got the pink. I got blue. I got purple. I got clown. I got my clown version. What else do I have? I have this version with blue eyes and pink color pattern. There you go. I can get bigger. Ah, the mug. I can get bigger. Maybe move this down. There you go. Yeah. Just kind of hold it in place and they get tiny for you guys. Yeah, I'm in your cup now. Dippy dippy. I'm like a cookie. You can dip me in your coffee. Aw, a little graham cracker. That'd be kind of sweet. If I could be a flavor of a cookie, I'd want to be honey. Like a honey graham cracker. Or maybe like with icing and sprinkles, since my name is Sprinkles. We got the red. This is the original colors. Now I can take off my headband. I can even take off my ears. Whoa, I did something else. No! I think ooh, that was with my camera. There it is. Okay, I refocused and recentered myself with my camera. I meant to do this. So I can be without the ears, but only with the original colors. Now the little bows and the little hair accessories right here. I forgot I can go bald. Oh, it can be brown. I definitely feel like a graham cracker cookie. But if I do no ears, it's with the colors. But then if I go bald... Now this is me bald. Kind of look like a little is it a marionette doll? The little wooden dolls? My eyes are still beautiful. Alright, back to no ears. This is me as a mortal lady. No fox ears. So I still have the tail. I guess that's how you know I'm a kitsune. I'm a foxy lady. They say look out for the women with tails. That's how you know they're the shape-shifting fox girls. Women. Yeah, tons of women out there. I'm an adult. It says Dark says about 2 feet away from my monitor. Oh, that's right. I did ask the question. 2 feet, good. You know, as a kid, I used to play really close up to the TV screen. Because we would play with the PS2 until we gave it away to family. Then they upgraded from the PS2 to, I think, a PS... No, I think they upgraded from PS2 to like an Xbox system. You could do that. At least back then you could. You could trade in your old appliances for newer ones, and then they would kind of discount it. Because it's still popular to purchase. The Diamond Channel sent back. Sorry, I went to get the 𝑧𝑽𝑵𝑠. What's a 𝑧𝑽𝑵? Oh yeah, no worries. We're just kind of resting and chatting. I was like, what kind of cookie flavor would I be? I thought like a graham cracker honey flavor. Honey cinnamon? Ooh, because of my fiery eyes. There's this really good gum. It's called Hot Ones. I think it's called Hot Ones. Or Flaming Hot. And it's this red cinnamon gum. There are some people who like savory versus really sweet gums. I would say this Hot One or the Hot Ones or Hot Flames. There's 2 different brands, very similar. Or maybe I just got it mixed. It's a cinnamon hot flavor. It's not too spicy. It's just kind of tastes so good. I want to say that's savory. Now, I think they do have different flavors of gum, like blueberry. They'll have like fruity flavors. I've never seen a gum advertised being the flavor of like beef, chicken, or like roast beef flavored gum. If you guys ever find any, let me know. I'm willing to try it. Weird, exotic gum flavors. Where it feels like you're eating a pot roast with some mashed potatoes, some gravy, some peas. If Willy Wonka was actually... I don't think they make that. I know they make chocolate. They have Wonka chocolate bars. But they don't make like that exceptionally weird gum. Of course it'd be artificially flavored. There's no way it'd be like natural flavors. It'd be like, hey, do you want to eat a chicken, roasted chicken flavor with rosemary? And you just start chewing the gum and it feels like you're eating some like really delicious chicken. Fresh, very juicy. That'd be crazy. I mean, they make artificial flavors. Why can't they make a natural flavored chicken gum? For somebody who's hungry? That sounds like torture. It's like, here's some gum. This is your dinner tonight. That's kind of that's a little bonkers there. To give your kids like, hey, we can't afford dinner, so I could afford us some hot roasted chicken gum. It's awful. But I wouldn't be surprised if people got experimental and did some crazy stuff. Doesn't sound ethical. Your kids gotta eat. If anybody's gonna eat in the household and you got children, they gotta eat first. And if they don't finish, you just eat their leftovers. That's how it goes. Especially if you're like on hard times. Ooh, did you guys know that there are recipes for... If you think about the 20s and the 30s of the 1900s, during hard times, there are different channels online and they advertise what you can make for a meal for like breakfast, lunch, or dinner. It'll be with minimal items, just kind of basics. I think, what do they call it? Oh goodness. Don't they call it... I was about to say prohibition, not that. What did they call it? It was during an era. If anybody can ring the bell for me. Garslane says, do you have any favorite games on PS2? I want to say it was Frogger. That's one I played. Is it called Twisted Metal? What other games did we play? I always wanted to play the one with the purple dragon. Spyro the Dragon? We only played the demos because we couldn't afford to buy the games. I think the only game we did have was like... was Twisted Metal. We only had that one. Clock Tower 3, we always played... I think we always played the demo. With the demo version of Clock Tower 3. And then one of our cousins purchased the whole, like, the actual game. Or maybe it was the original game, but it was, like, scratched up. But yeah, Clock Tower 3, Spyro, we had the demo. Frogger, we had the demo. I think Twisted Metal's the only one we had from AI Brother. That's right, I got a bro. Don't you know I got a bro? I gotta fix the camera again. Guess I'll sit. I think I stood long enough. Because we're about to react to... Ugh, my mouse! My goodness. About to drop everything. Okay. We're gonna react to a video on the theories behind Amanda the Adventurer and the demons involved in kidnapping the children. I just wanted us to have a nice VTubing chat time. How do I think it's this. Movement locked. Items unlocked. Take that away. So we're gonna go jump into that. But those are the games I remember. My older siblings really hogged the PS2. I didn't get to play much. There's this other one, but I can't remember the name. We'll have to play it sometime. Next week, I do have a retro game for us to try. Off of itch.io, I found it. Of course, be wary of downloads you do have on your PC. You know what I mean? Be weary. But I downloaded this really cool game. I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's for next week. It might be for next Tuesday, depending on if you vibe with it. But it's an old horror retro game. I think it's supposed to be from the PlayStation 2. Zaxabury says, Diamond Channeled. I'm glad I stayed. Garslane says, by the way, try out Cry of Fear. It's free on Steam. We did play a part 1. I think I tried revisiting with a part 2, but I got stuck. And I was only making progress with the help of buddies. You guys were giving me pointers on some of the things, if not most. Let's see if I can actually get a video started with Opera GX. But yeah, so your favorite was 𝑧𝑉𝑐𝑒. 𝑧𝑉𝑐𝑒? I've never heard of that. Is it a fighting game? Any fighting games? You know what? I have played Mortal Kombat, but I think on the PS3. Or was it the Xbox? It might have been the Xbox. Let me try YouTube. We're gonna go jump into some crazy lore. Amanda the Adventurer 2 explained. Little introduces new characters, continuing the story. Wooly, Riley, and Kate. The Diamond Channel says, I'm so glad. It says today's sponsor is Opera GX. You wish, man. No, I'm not sponsored by anybody yet. Until we, you know, I think... I don't know how to get sponsored. In all honesty, I've never done it before. Whoops, okay. Alright. The story, Amanda 2, story explained. Hope you're ready.
Amanda the Adventurer entails a twisted story where a child, used by an evil organization known as Hamlin Entertainment, fusing her into an edutainment show for kids, which would be hunted by an eerie and demonic entity. I made a series of videos about the first game, which you can watch by clicking on the links in the description. Whoever got their hands on the haunted tapes became somehow possessed or tormented by the evil that dwells within them, eventually hunting them down in the real world. In the last game, the protagonist called Riley visits their deceased family member's house, which she inherits, finding the tapes in a box, which she starts watching, eventually leading to a masked figure emerging from the trapdoor and putting an end to the story. This time around, the story takes place in a public library where the protagonist of the game named Margaret clocks into her shift, finding a note left behind by the last person on the shift called Sophie, telling her how she found an Amanda the Adventurer tape in the book returns cabinet.
Ah, okay, so good question here. If you notice, did Margaret write to Kate in the previous the part 1 of Amanda the Adventurer? If you guys remember, somebody was contacting Kate from the library and she was meeting and talking to someone about the mysterious tapes and disappearances of the children, all correlating to Amanda. So if you guys remember that, wasn't Margaret talking to Kate already? Because then it kind of correlates with the part 2 demo.
Instructing Margaret to take a look at it and if she can find out who it belongs to, as
I mean, if the tape doesn't have a name, an address, because some tapes do, they're called like memory tapes, and it's where they'll have a compilation of videos, photos, documenting like a family, portraits, like even like someone's child being born. They'll be like, hey, this is a footage of our, you know, after the birth. Introducing our child to the world. People will do that, like a family videotape. Excuse me. I burped. I don't know if anybody else does, but my family does have some cassette tape, or not cassette tapes. Cassettes are smaller. Has some VSH tapes. Yeah, virtual something. What? Okay, what does VSH stand for? I gotta look that up. Because I've only ever called it VSH. Tape. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. VHS. I'm saying it wrong the whole time. Media format. The VHS is standard for consumer level analog video recording on tape cassettes. Video recording. Okay. Oh my goodness. VHS. VHS. I gotta remember. VHS. Goodness, it says discontinued. In 2003, VHS began to die off on the market, overcome by DVD sales and online rentals. What was once a progressive icon became a tech dinosaur. The fate of so many inventions, the final movie produced in VHS format was A History in Violence, which debuted in 2006. by LegacyBox.com. The Fate of VHS Legacy Box. So they all started discontinuing in 2003. We got well, we learned a fun fact. What is wrong with me today? What does exercising do? Doesn't it help you circulate better? I feel like I did the opposite. Maybe it's because I'm sleepy. I don't know. That's why I'm streaming early. It says, how much are VHS tapes worth today? They say most VHS tapes are only worth $1 at a garage sale, but our few rare unopened vintage VHS tapes with studio watermarks can sell for more than $10,000. This is by your old VHS tape could be worth thousands by Kiplinger, by Kiplinger.com, posted October 26, 2023. It says, are VHS tapes still being made? And short answer is no. No manufacturer still makes VCRs, and the last VCR to be made was in 2016 by Funai Electric. Most makers stopped making video cassette recorders long before then. That's because VHS movies were mostly repaired by DVD, Blu-ray discs, and digital video streaming. We do have one, actually. We still have a VHS tape. We have a VCR. There you go. We have a VCR. A VHS tape is the tape, like right here. But yeah, we still have a VSR. VCR? VSR. Ah, my language, my jumbly language. The diving channel says I caught a spider. Ooh, what kind? Be careful, it could be poisonous. Garslane, Kuman, hello Kuman. Glad I made it. How are you? Hi Kuman Shinzu. Man Bear, also known as Man Bear. We're doing great. We did 2 demos. The first demo was the Happyhills Homicide. It was a demo version, a part 2. Kind of just a sneak peek to what's to come. Very gruesome, but you know, we love our horror games. But surprisingly a lot more gory than originally, at least from what I remember. Then we played, as the second game, Amanda the Adventurer demo for 2. And then now we're doing a deep dive into the demonic aspect elements that are kind of hinted throughout the story. Yes. And then we got lost in talking about VCRs and VHS tapes. Yes. So, Garslane says, interesting. What would happen if you said to Amanda you wanted to see Sophie? Ah! We can watch someone do that. No! I was kind of glitchy too. That was too glitchy. Andrew A. somebody. Hey there, Sprinkles and everyone. Glad I can make it to the stream. Aw, little smiley face. I'm happy you guys are here. I know I'm streaming kind of earlier than usual. My schedule's all over the place. It's kind of not subsided yet. So I thought, you know what? It's summertime. A lot of people are probably out or staying at home given the heat. And I thought, you know what? Maybe try out something new. I usually do late hours, but, you know, yeah. Hopefully someday the schedule can go back to the previous. I originally started streaming at 8 p.m. I think that's the schedule I can refer to that was kind of, I really would do 8 p.m. to like 11 p.m. I would do really late hours. And then I went from 8 p.m. to 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. I would do like a 3-hour mark. Some people stream twice a day. They'll do 2 separate streams. But those are people who are either grown in their career, established. But those are the hours I would do. This time I'm kind of going 3 hours earlier. Giving it a shot. I think what really inspired me to kind of change up the schedule was trying the 12:30 at noon where we would do hand cam. Hopefully you guys got to see that video and that it wasn't too glitchy or sporadic. I did notice that our previous stream from Tuesday, even after the live stream was over, because it kept cutting in and out, I wasn't able to... There was some dialogue that I had that kind of got shortened for some reason. Like if you think of like when you do video editing, there were some parts I didn't edit and it gets kind of like... It got a little butchered because the live stream kept cutting out. So just letting you know that there are some editing that I didn't do that was just kind of as is. Yeah. But it didn't... I mean, it seems okay. I did review it. But let me know if you find anything that you think I should probably go back and fix. That's always helpful. You can comment on a live stream, be like, hey, there's this part in here that's really glitchy. Just letting you know. giving me a heads up would help. Like if there's a part of the live stream that's just there's like a lack of audio, or it's just too glitchy for anybody to enjoy, I'm willing to cut those parts out. But only if the live stream has been affected by the cutouts, then I'll like go back and then make note of it. Or just let anybody else know that, yeah, probably from the... what do they call it when the live stream starts to shut down? It happened a lot on Tuesday. It could be the weather too, because it's hot. It's affecting the satellites. The Diamond Channel says, don't worry, I don't go outside. Aww. I mean, I think going outside for some sun is great. Going in the early morning before the sun comes out also depends on your location, the weather. It gets 100 degrees, 110 degrees where I live. It gets very hot. That's not as hot as like living in a desert, because a desert can go up to 140. That's one of the hottest deserts in the world. Now, which one is that one? I don't know if that's in California or if that's, let's see, hottest desert. But host is hottest desert. Death Valley holds the record of the highest air temperature on the planet on July 10th, 1913. Temperatures at approximately named Furnace Creek area in the California desert reached its blistering 56.7 Celsius, 134.1 Fahrenheit. Average summer temperatures, meanwhile, often rise above 45 Celsius, 113 Fahrenheit. This is by science.org. Death Valley, there you go. I said 120, 134 at this Death Valley in California. Crazy. Some fun facts here. The Death Valley, is the Death Valley hotter than Sahara Desert? It's important to note that there may be many places hotter than Death Valley. For instance, parts of the Sahara Desert. However, according to the climate scientist Daniel Swine, these are too remote for reliable monitoring by twinkle.com. The 17 hottest places on Earth. Yes. Well, it's not as hot as Death Valley, that's for sure. Or the Sahara Desert, but it gets there. Yeah, you have to bring in your doggos. They just can't survive. It's just too hot. A lot of people cheese us if they don't have AC running. What you could do, if you don't have AC, sometimes they'll have little machines, or, yeah, they'll have machineries that sell ice. Back then, before they had running AC, they would get a big chunk, a block of ice, like a big giant cube. Think of a mini fridge. If you buy a mini fridge, think of kind of like an ice cube fitting inside of that mini fridge. At least the inside of it, and like its width and length. There would be an ice cube that big, and they put it in a giant bowl. They'd get a fan, turn on the fan, and they'd have the fan, I mean, it would help. So a fan blowing off air in the area with the giant ice cube, that actually kind of is like AC, except less expensive, kind of. Just keep it in like keep it in a room with the curtains closed. Like if you guys don't have running AC, because I didn't. My family had a few years where they didn't have running AC, so it was like extremely hot summers. We just closed the blinds. Something was wrong with it, and it just wasn't working. It would go back and forth, where sometimes the heating didn't work, and sometimes the AC didn't work. So for years, as a kid in middle school, we were just sweating. I think there's nothing wrong with sweating. I think that's completely healthy. Sometimes that helps you extreat any like illnesses. Like if your body is going through, if you think about like when you get sick, your temperature rises. Sometimes you just gotta sweat out the sickness. Just go like, you know, go on an exercise, go walking or running, and just sweat it out. You'll feel better faster, but please hydrate. It says, Dark says, I think Death Valley is. Andrew A says, Death Valley is a national park. Is it really? The Diamond Channel says, I put it outside. Wait, what? Andrew A says, Scuffy streams are the best streams. I don't know, I feel very humbled with my beginnings. It's good if you start out with making content, not with the best equipment, in case anything happens with your schedule, with your job, with traveling, life. At least you don't have to invest everything into it. I think the biggest investment I've had is the model. But this is kind of like a... Was my model expensive? I was listening to, there's another content creator, 𝑠.𝑉𝑖𝑵. He also does like, he has done a face reveal years ago. His content primarily used to be him just as he was, and then now he does VTuber. He has a VTuber model because he went on his journey with a company. Of course, he can't say that because of the contract. But yeah, he had experience with working with a company. And I guess you guys can figure out which one, 𝑠.𝑉𝑖𝵐 by his voice. But yeah, so he explained that if he could give an example of a tier, I think he gave 2 tiers, one being good quality but not great quality, would be a model ranging from 700 to 1,000 or 2,000 price range in like USD or Canadian dollars too, because I would say there is a difference in the Canadian dollar and then the US dollar, but kind of in the similar price range there. From 700 being your model would be kind of probably stiff. This model is not 700, but a little bit more over so. Yeah, but that price range is good. But if you want great quality in a model, you're looking at like 5,000, 7,000. Now my model is not 7,000, that's for sure. I think if you further your career in VTubing and you want to have it made to that extent where you kind of like the smallest details move, but I don't know, if you look at my model, for example, going into models, we were just talking about Amanda the Adventure. They go into my models, even the little strawberries on my chest kind of move. They kind of like twirl a little bit like buttons. Or it's supposed to be whipped cream. Well, originally the idea was whipped cream, but we ended up going with more like a dress. Kind of like if you turn me upside down. I think you can turn me upside down. Hold on. Can I be turned upside down? I think I can. I can go upside down. Okay, so if you put me upside down, then it looks like a cupcake wrapper, doesn't it? I go right over here. Yeah, a cupcake wrapper. I forgot that you can go upside down. Yeah. So I'm like an upside down dessert. There you go. Yeah, so like a cupcake. I'm the cupcake. Got some sweet elements, but we have to probably go to the original colors. So these are the original colors. So the shoes are like chocolate. The skirt is like chocolate, like a chocolate cupcake wrapper. Got some fruit. This is supposed to be like whipped cream at the center. Oops. Like whipped cream. Yeah, this is the original. I got teeth. My first model, well, actually, my first 2D model had 1 tooth, but this model has 2 teeth. Has 2 fangs, sorry. 2 fangs. Let's see if I can go back in the corner. I keep tottering. That's so weird. You can see me teeter-totter. Alright, so we're gonna go back to Amanda the Adventurer, but yeah. So that was 𝑠.𝑉𝑖𝑵's explanation. Go check out his channel. Really cool guy. Very down-to-earth, very chill, very open. He has like comfortable conversations with his community. Let's see, can I change whatever that is? I think it's this. Movement config. There it is. Physical strength. Dragging physics. I can even have the wind on, but the wind kind of blows me. See how I'm kind of like tottering back and forth? That's why I turn off the wind settings. It's backwards only because... I did something else, no! Ah, I disappeared for a long... Oh, no. Oh, goodness. Oh, gosh. Okay, guys. I accidentally closed out VTube Studio. Well. Alright, let's see if I can pull it back up. Ah! The diamond says I put it outside. Put what outside? Andrew A says, fun fact. It says, that is one of my favorite national parks. The Death Valley. See if I can put VTube Studio. There it is. I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna read your dialogues, your comments. It says, fun fact, a lake was formed at the basin of Death Valley last year due to heavy rains. And it says, in Badwater Basin, the lowest point in the entire U.S. slowly moving things. Okay, I am back. Boop. Now we can have our display capture back on. I might want to... I guess this is fine. There. That's good. That's better. It says, the lowest point in the entire US, says Andrew A. Andrew A says, I think it evaporated already, though, because it's hot. It's a very hot desert. The Diamond Channel says, you thought I said I don't go outside when I said, put it outside. Put what outside? It says, Andrew A says, oh, that subtitle cupcake design is cute. That's subtle. Thank you. Yes, I'm supposed to be a dessert. Not desert. Not desert fox, but dessert. They're spelled very similarly, except one without the S. Dessert has 2 S's and desert has 1. It's interesting that the words are so similar. I don't know why. Why is it dessert as a special treat so similar to the spelling of desert? Maybe there's some history on that, but we'll jump back into here where he explains about how the subtle demons are actually taking children. And it has to do with the company being corrupt. It says, the Diamond Channel says, I put the spider outside. Oh, that's right. I'm glad I hope you're okay. And I'm glad the spider got to be free. It'll catch mosquitoes for you. The spider will be like, thank you, giant. Thank you, giant human. Giant Keraton, because you guys are my carrot buddies. Thank you, giant carrot, for sparing my life. They'll catch mosquitoes for you, all the bugs out there. It says, Metal Wolf 1000. Hello, how are you? Hello, buddy. We're doing good. We're just talking about designs and VTuber models and then other content creators. And we're also kind of, I forgot, 6:30 is our mark of 3 hours. But we're going to deep dive into Amanda the Adventurer, someone's theory about the demons. We haven't even gotten there yet because I got distracted by you guys. Come on, Bearman, also known as Shinzo. By the way, I posted today's picture of my trip on Discord. It was a lot of walking, but it was fun. Walking is very good for you. I wish I could walk around the neighborhood, but it's not safe. Yeah. It's a little, people don't realize it. They're doing a lot of renovations in the area, but it doesn't make it safe. But that's why you see people walking and running in packs. They'll take their dogs with them too. It's not a... They want to say it's a safe neighborhood, but not really. Ooh, you guys are giving him love. Look at the little Jiffy. He's smiling and you get little hearts. Aw, it's so cute. He's like, oh, you guys are giving me love. It's the little GIF right there in the corner is reacting to my heart rate. It says, a Metal Wolf 1000. I like your avatar. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. The Diamond Channel says, yesterday I saw a giant cockroach. Ew. Ah, they terrify me. If you show any ounce of fear, they can sense the hormones, and that's why they'll chase you. You gotta be brave. Get a broom and start sweeping it out the house. Or pick it up with a piece of napkin and flush it down the toilet. Metal Wolf 1000 at Diamond. How big was it? The cockroach. Was it the size of $1? Or half a dollar? Or paper money? Was it the size of half paper? Was it 3 inches or 4 inches? Oh, they're terrifying! The German cockroaches, they're the small ones. I didn't know there was different breeds. There's even like the African cockroach, which is very big. The New Zealand cockroach, have you guys seen that one? Or the Australian cockroach? We should go check them out. Okay, jumping back to the demons and Paimon. That demon.
She didn't have time herself. Hey Margaret, found an odd tape in the book returns. Haven't looked into it myself, but I was hoping you could take a look at it when you can. It's in the locked cabinet. Also, you might need to take a look at some of the books. I've been told some of them have been tampered with. The new guy put them back in the library by mistake. Do you mind looking around and finding them? Don't stay up too late. Have a good night. Sophie. As Margaret doesn't remember the code on the cabinet where the tape is locked in, she finds the tampered with books which unveil the passcode, allowing her to open the cabinet and retrieve the strange tape labeled as Let's Plan a Trip. Going to the kids' corner, a gripping energy draws Margaret, with the time feeling as if it's coming to a stop. In a bizarre way, the kids' corner is decorated and designed with the Amanda the Adventurer theme, having a poster of Amanda and having one of Wooly the sheep, Amanda's trusty friend whom she tormented in the last game. It's not clear to why this random public library has a theme of this not very popular kids show, which makes it seem as if there's some sort of supernatural tampering going on in here. What's interesting, however, is that this library is located where the house inherited to Riley is. The library known as Kensdale Public Library, which is the same town Aunt Kate used to live in and have a house, which she bequeathed to Riley, who visits the house and
Bequeath, guys. Bequeath. Also, like, queef. Queefing? But bequeath, that's so weird. Cause queef, oh my gosh. I don't know why it's bequeath. Bequeath, I gotta find the definition. Bequeath the house, bequeath. Define. Bequest? Yeah, bequeath. It says to dispose of personal property, especially money, at last will. By last will. She bequeathed her half of the company to her niece. Synonyms: consign, grant, bestow, leave, impart, will, to hand down, pass on. Will bequeath, to give personal property via at will. Owned by the deceased at the time of death is disposed as a gift. But why is it really close to queef? Isn't that how you spell it? Take away B and just put queef. Ah. Maybe they're spelled really different. Hold on a second. Queef. I think it is spelled different. No, I think it's spelled the same. Queef. Queef. Oh, they're spelled very differently. Ah, queef is spelled Q-U-E-E-F, while the other word is B-E-Q-U-E-U-E. Yeah, the other one's different. If you don't know what it is, go watch the movie Ghostbusters, but the one with all the ladies. I think Ghostbusters 2 or 3 came out, and they have a really comical line. Andrew A says it was almost as big as my hand. I've held a Madagascar cockroach. Ironically, it was grossed out by. Oh, I was grossed out by it than regular cockroach because they're huge. They're very meaty. I think you can eat them though. The Timing Channel says, how did we get to talk about Amanda to cockroaches? Because they found a cockroach. Andrew A says, oof, unsafe neighborhood. I know, it's okay, but it's always been that way. It's just the new people moving in. I feel bad for them. They have no idea. They're walking around. They're like, oh, look at the nice neighborhood. Oh, so pretty. And I feel so bad because they're unaware that it's actually kind of shady. I mean, just people making a living. That's all it is. People making a living. Just not too safe. Never be alone walking the neighborhood. You'll just disappear one day. Just don't do it. That's why I don't do it. I mean, I've had cars. Sometimes cars will circle the block. You know, like a block. It's like they'll go around the same street twice. I've had that before. Yeah, growing up. That's why we had to stick together. Yeah, you always go dog walking with at least like your father or your grandfather or a tío. They gotta be present. No, it's actual. People don't realize it, but in any neighborhood, MetaWolf says. Oh wait, says. The Diamond Channel says MetaWolf. It was like 3 inches tall and 1 inch wide. I knew it was 3 inches. Garslain, eat the bugs. Season them, fry them with lemon juice. You're good to go. Gotta get some protein. Andrew A says, oof, I meant to say I was less grossed out by it. They're big and meaty. They look like... If you guys ever seen... If you go to the... What is it? If you go to the museum and you'll see engravings or kind of like a cast of like giant bugs from thousands of years ago, they'll have a track record of like dinosaur imprints of their bones, a natural casting between like all the cement and different minerals in the ground. It'll actually cast and preserve the bones and the layout of different types of like bugs, birds, reptiles. Well, think of like there are cockroach castings. What are they called? Goodness. We're going on a whole different rant. See, cockroach historical rock casting. Yes. It says, oh, what are they getting? No. Ew, looking at pictures of them, it's really gross me out. Cockroach dinosaur. Let's see. Let me put dinosaur next to it. Cockroach dinosaur era. It says manipulator modificaputus is the name of the predatory mantis-like cockroach that lived 100 million years ago. James Urakrat. Cockroaches are the first and only creatures to be discovered living in the caves before the dinosaurs were wiped out 66 million years ago. February 25th, 2020, by CosmosMagazine.com. Cockroaches, the earliest known cave dwellers. Cosmos Magazines. Did cockroaches survive the dinosaur age? In fact, many people credit roaches with cleaning up the mess after the mass extinction of dinosaurs. Dozens or even hundreds of cockroaches are preserved in amber. There you go. And fossil evidence suggests that they were plenty of the little creepy crawlers around before the Ice Age. FoxPest.com blog. Were there prehistoric cockroaches? By Fox Pest Control. Did cockroaches survive the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs? But the shocking part is that cockroaches were also there at the time, and they surprisingly survived. Which makes me fear, there's a movie called Men in Black. It's the first movie. There's an alien cockroach that arrives on a rock to our planet, or from a spaceship. I think it's a spaceship. He ends up eating the innards of a farmer man, and he uses the skin left over as a suit. And deep underneath, he's just a giant alien cockroach. That's why I fear cockroaches so much, because of Men in Black, the first movie. It says the asteroid impact triggered massive earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and ultimately 3/4 of plants and animals on Earth died. Posted July 5th, 2022. Tech HindustanTimes.com. Asteroids killed off all the dinosaurs, but not the cockroaches, and here's why. What era did the cockroaches evolve? Carboniferous period. Cockroaches are an ancient group with their ancestors known as the Rouachoids, originating during the Carboniferous period, some 320 million years ago. Disgusting! They'll outsurvive us. They're so scary! Imagine if there's a giant cockroach the size of a building and they eat people. Jesus, no. There's a horror movie, I forgot what it's called. I gotta find it. Horror movie, giant mantis bug. I think it's called The Fog. Horror movie, giant. It's not James and the Giant Peach. That's a cute family movie. No, man. Giant bugs. I think it's called The Fog. The Mist, 2007. A freak storm unleashes a species of bloodthirsty creatures on a small town, where a small band of citizens hole up in a supermarket and fight for their lives. The Mist, 2007. It's where giant bugs emerge from the world. I think that's the one where the guy, he's trapped in a car with an elderly couple, and he tries to give them a happy end. He uses all the bullets to spare them a tragic death of being eaten alive by a bug. So as he sends them off to be baby angels, we all know what that means, he thinks he has one last bullet in for him, and he doesn't. So he ends up sending his family members to heaven, but he survives because the military shows up at the very end. Spoiler alert! I should have put the spoiler alert first. But yeah, the end of it. So everybody goes to heaven but him. He survives, the military saves him, and he cries because he has to live the rest of his life knowing what he did, thinking that he was doing them, like he had no idea the military was going to show up around the corner and defeated the giant bug monster. But yeah, the movie The Mist, 2007. If you want to be spooked by bugs, or maybe you're not afraid of bugs, but you want to see why people are, go check out that movie. The Diamond Channel, I saw a giant dragonfly. Be careful, they bite. That's what my grandmother told me. Dragonflies bite real bad. MetaWolf 1000. Dinosaur age dragonflies were huge. Giant isopod? the Diamond Channel. We're talking about cockroaches, then the lore of the game. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Where am I again? Oh yeah, the game. Yeah, thank you. Cockroaches.
Finds out the sinister secret her late aunt was hiding. Margaret, placing the tape inside the tape player, notices that the image of Wooly has disappeared, with Amanda being only present on the main intro page. This might have sinister implications that Wooly has been killed or destroyed now, or at least put away not to cause any more disturbance to the evil Amanda who is trying to control the show and whoever is watching it. Of course, Amanda being possessed by this demonic entity, being evil. Just before the scene fades into the show playtime, a name flashes on the screen quickly and then disappearing. If pausing it just on the right time, the page shows that it's created by Sam Colton, who was the adoptive father of Rebecca Colton, a child who became the target of Hamlin Entertainment to be cast as Amanda. Sam Colton found some small success with the show, producing it on his own and creating the fun animation cartoon. But as he gets approached by the large company who want to help him and fund him make the show much bigger, things start to go sideways, with Sam even noticing that the organization producers make Rebecca recite some odd demonic verses, playing it down as normal text in the script for the show. Yet again, some other footage flashes, which seem to be from real life, being of hospital lights, as if having sinister innuendos that the organization conducted experiments on Rebecca to make her merge with the show. That's when the show begins and Amanda takes over.
Hi friends, I'm Amanda. Have you ever wanted to go far, far away?
The tape shows that Amanda talks about planning trips, having an undertone that she really wants to go far, far away, depicting how sad she is knowing the truth that she cannot and that she is a prisoner. This of course suggests how Amanda, being played by Rebecca, is somehow trapped in the show and intends to break free, but she cannot and feels saddened by reminding herself the bleak truth.
I love to daydream about all the places I could have gone. All the places we can go.
After some more indications that Amanda is Rebecca, who has become trapped in the show, and how she could have gone to so many places if not trapped, she explains that she has made a few sketches of places that she would like to visit. Some of them include Eiffel Tower in Paris, Big Ben in London, and Jesus the Redeemer in Rio de Janeiro. Firstly, Amanda asks to visit the Isle of Dead Dolls in Mexico, which, if Margaret fails to guess correctly, prompts Amanda to say that the dolls are meant to ward off evil spirits or demons, making her question if that would be true, implying how she thinks of her own demon, the demon that is possessing her and keeping her trapped, and if she can somehow use dolls to banish the demon.
The owner of the Isle of Dead Dolls hangs dolls to keep demons away. Do you think that really works?
Does Amanda know that the man of the Island of the Dolls, he passed away in recent years? I can't remember if it was 2017, 2016, maybe 2019 he passed away. I have to fact check it, but yeah, he's gone. See, the Island of the Dolls. Amanda must be a few years behind then. Or maybe a year before this actually happens. That can actually give you a certain timeline as to when this is taking place, because she says as if he's still alive, so it's in a time frame where she doesn't know. Maybe the Island of the Dolls owner pass away. Don Julian passed away 2001, close to the spot where the young girl had died. Some suggest he met the same fate as her and drowned, while as others say he had a heart attack. Regardless, many believe his death was caused by the girl's spirit, which is said to still haunt the island to this day. The haunting story of the man who built the Island of the Dolls, by GuinnessWorldRecords.com. So yeah, Don Julian passed away 2001. So Amanda, I don't know how long she's been trapped in here, but that kind of gives you a perception of like what her knowledge is capped at. For someone who's being possessed by demons, you think the demon would inform her, but maybe not. So before 2000, because he passed away that long ago, I really thought it was 2017 or 16. And if you can go by the book record, We see 2014, we see 2017, we see the late 90s, we see the early 2000s, the late 2000s, or at least 2014, 15, 17. We saw those dates in the second game demo. It's possible that Amanda only has knowledge of anything before 2000, because she talks about the man as if he's still alive and he passed away. So it's possible that her being trapped in this weird little world meta-universe kind of feels that way, like a small pocket dimension where she just stuck there, or traps others in hopes of like making her time worthwhile, so that she's not alone. MetaWolf 1000, yeah, it is. Nice. MetaWolf says, we played the second game demo. Aw, the Diamond Channel. Andrew A says, I've heard of that island. It's creepy. There was a couple we watched. We did watch a couple. They found it romantic. It kind of depends on the person who travels there, but I do recommend that you go during the day. It seems like you might enjoy yourself more. And then there's a lot of other vendors to try snacks and food from. Hydrate. That's what I recommend. MetaWolf 1000 says, I've heard of this game. It's creepy as hell. Yes, it is creepy! But yeah, so, I don't know, Amanda. Early 2000s, late 90s. It kind of gives you a timeline of, or an idea to theorize that she was possessed in the 90s. So right when she was a child. And the person at the end of the first game, the secret ending where you see that person go to the attic, that could be Amanda in the mask over her face. If it is Amanda but as an adult, it could symbolize with the mask over the face that they kind of have a lost identity given that their spirit is trapped in this little creepy world. Excuse me, I burped.
After managing to get coins for visiting the place, Amanda then plans to go to London, selling one of her dolls to get enough coins. She explains how Mr. Rooster used to make her laugh and was dear to her, but as she really wants to go, she sells it, saying how she wishes it makes someone else laugh now, when the rooster disappears into thin air, making some eerie sounds. As Amanda is excited to get on the train to London, a mysterious character emerges from underneath the sofa and attacks Amanda to steal some coins when the viewers can help her get the creature off of her or let it steal some coins. Helping Amanda, she pays Gretchen, the train conductor, when she sits on the toy train going in circles, when in regret she mentions how she wished that she could actually travel and see the world, yet again indicating how she is a real person trapped into the cartoon show realm. This brings about the end of the tape when Margaret hears sounds echoing from around the library. That's when a long black arm with a claw for hand breaks the ceiling, offering Margaret another tape labeled as Watch Me, wanting her to watch the tape. Horrified to what she's witnessing, she takes the tape carefully, one step at a time, quickly taking the tape and stepping back when she notices the arm withdrawing and disappearing back into the ceiling. Getting curious to what the tape contains, yet scared, always watching behind her shoulders to make sure the monster doesn't come from behind, she puts the tape into the player. The tape is a summary of many tapes compiled together, which we will possibly watch in the full release of the game in fall of 2024. But some of the audio cuts in the tapes further indicate that Rebecca is trapped within this world.
With these 3 toothbrushes, do you think... Okay, Amanda's main color is yellow? Is this kind of hinting at the other characters she has, like Kate, possibly Margaret? I mean, Margaret, we haven't seen the end or her being pulled into it, but maybe this represents like Sam Colton, her father. It doesn't really talk about a mother figure. Maybe that's what made Amanda the adventurer susceptible to being in contact with these demons. Maybe she was looking for a mother figure. Is that why she stole Kate? Is that why she stole... Is she trying to make or assimilate a virtual family to make up for the fact that she doesn't have one anymore? That's what I'm theorizing, why she steals people or children. She's trying to fill the void in herself that she no longer has like a connection with the outside world, so she tries to bring pieces of the outside world into hers, kind of thought. But I was thinking that this represents people she's either taken or like a family, like a mommy, a daddy, and her. I don't know, just thought. It says, MetaWolf 1000 says it's probably the 90s since it's VHS. Andrew A. Man, I miss the days when we could eject a VHS and tape would just get jammed in the mechanism and ruin the VHS. That could... You know what? That could be the ending. That could be the ending to Amanda the Adventurer. One of the tapes could get jammed and be ruined completely. The Diamond Channel, red is father. Do you think so? Well, Amanda would be a yellow toothbrush because of her shirt, right? So then what would the other ones be? Garcelane, the hand also has 4 fingers. It's a universe where they have only 4. 888. 8 is a magical number. Sorry, I heard something. I just want to make sure that we're safe and okay. Okay, I think we're fine. But yeah, 8 is the magical number of infinity. So yeah.
World, explaining how she feels awfully lonely at night and that they shouldn't talk about certain group of people, possibly being Hamlin. In the description of the game on the Steam page, it mentions how Riley goes to the local public library in Kinsdale, where she is greeted by a masked figure who explains that they knew her Aunt Kate. They explain that Aunt Kate hid something in the library and that there's a powerful entity who is drawn to the tapes, which is most likely the demonic entity that is holding Amanda, or more appropriately, Rebecca. In the meantime, Amanda in the show is now aware of Riley's presence and is doing
I don't know if it's this one or if it's a different one. I really like this, so I'm gonna give them a thumbs up. There's another one that explains it more thorough. I don't know if we missed it. Ah, it might be a different one. But we're gonna give this one a round of applause. This is the Gamer's Salt. Like a somersault. They're doing flips, trying to get these theories out. They're doing backflips, guys, with game theories. Thank you so much, Game Salt, for your wonderful theory. I'm gonna search it up again to see what pulls up. It says MetaWolf1000 at Sprinkles. Do you do questions and answers? I did on when we introduced the new model. I did questions and answers. Yeah, you guys can ask questions as long as they're not like explicit or asking for personal info. I think we should be fine. We can do that when we get back to the chatting room. Which one was it? Oh, look at this. Someone did a Don't Fall in Love with Me, Amanda the Adventurer, Australian animation 10 months ago. They very much centralized Amanda. She is a child. But I get it. I guess that's... I really... No comments for this right here. My goodness. She's a child! Dear Lord! It's this one. I finally found it. I got lost in the other one thinking that was the same person. But this is by Theft King. We'll be sure to give them a shout out and a round of applause for a deep dive. So this is the full story explained, at least from the first chapter. We're gonna call it the first chapter. MetaWolf1000, play that one. MetaWolf1000 says, I have some random funny questions to liven up the chat. Yeah, you can ask some questions, but yeah, no personal ones. Andrew A, clap, clap, clap. Collapse aggressively! Says the Diamond Channel. That was very good, but that was on the second one, which is... It's another smooth way of jumping into the lore. Referring to the second playthrough demo and then jumping into the original story, at least the main premises. The demo game for part 2 was talking more on the basis of Amanda becoming unhinged and kind of like the fall of Amanda's fall from grace.
Hamlin's acquisition of Amanda the Adventurer seemed like a dream come true for Sam and his daughter Rebecca. Tension was beginning to build between the show's creator and this new studio that had taken over.
Rebecca, that was great. Let's move on to the next one.
𝑏𝑰𝑰. 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 Pie man. Pie man. Pie man. Bala. Balam. Pie.
What is this? What is she reading? Just a few simple words. This script is specifically tuned to train the technology's dynamic voice reaction. The what? I want this to stop. Sam, why don't you take a walk for a few minutes? We've only got a few more of these.
No, I don't want to do that.
Rebecca, what's wrong? Who are you talking to?
The man in the headphones.
This no man. She's upset. This is going too far. Let's just take 5. Rebecca, come on out, and we'll...
It's been noted that the syllables Rebecca pronounces seem awfully similar to the names of demons. 𝑏𝒃 sounds a lot like the traditional Hebrew pronunciation of Baal, a demon. The Pie Man is likely Paimon, another demon, and Balaam is definitely Balaam, or Balaam, or Balaam. I don't know, guys, I'm not a freak.
I don't know if you noticed, but in this depiction,
And Balaam is definitely Balaam, or
he's got his boobs exposed. Anybody notice that? On a lighter note, boobies.
Balaam or Balaam. I don't know, guys. I'm not a freaking demonologist. For some reason, the people at Hamelin Entertainment are having Rebecca recite the names of demons. With tensions mounting and the show growing more and more disturbing, series creator Sam Colton disappears.
It's been 3 weeks since local television producer Sam Colton was reported missing, and authorities still have no leads. Colton is the creator of Amanda the Adventurer, the public access children's educational program that became a huge hit among area children. But with Colton's disappearance, the future of the show remains unclear. Last year, Hamelin Entertainment purchased rights to the live-action program starring Colton's daughter Rebecca. As budget and production value increased, Hamelin reimagined the show as an animated series, planning to syndicate the program nationally.
Strangely, in the wake of Sam's disappearance, it would appear that Hamelin Entertainment took custody of Rebecca, asking that the public respect her privacy during this time. This sounds like an act of charity, but has anyone actually seen Rebecca since her father went missing? The cartoons only grew more and more disturbing.
Oh, it's you. Whatever you do, don't...
Oh no! Wooly had an accident! An accident is when something bad happens, but it's not anybody's fault. Who can help when you are hurting?
So what do you guys think, now knowing that they had Rebecca, the voice actor of Amanda for the character, how do you feel now knowing that she was reciting some demonic spirits, give or take? Because that's what they are. And you know what? I think it's kind of been theorized and probably even solidified that Rebecca, maybe a piece of her was split, because she said she's out there in the world somewhere, but maybe like incomplete. I think her soul went into the show, but her body stayed present. For all we know, she's in a hospital somewhere, like in a coma or something. We don't really get that until later, probably. MetaWolf1000 says, it's like sadistic Dora. Interesting gay. I miss VHS tapes sometimes. Wow, they mention real demons. Yes. It says, Lovecraft. Ooh, wait a minute. It says, just catching up. But I don't know. Then who is Wooly then? I feel weird, says Diamond. No, I promise you're gonna be okay. Don't put too much energy into like the demonic spiritual aspect. Just know that a lot of those stories were there just to warn people of a greater evil in the world. That's how I see old folklore. It was inspired by real life events or experiences of people, and they would create these stories and characters just as a warning to others to be wary. It could be of... I think they do go into it though. Because it talks about the aspects of, you know how those items randomly appear? The oven, baking the pie. It makes you do different puzzles, and all of it just kind of appears and disappears. It goes into the spiritual aspect of these creatures, and that's how they trick children into going into their world. Parents would see their children standing in front of the TV, or sitting down in front of the TV. But what we don't see is that those children are probably performing those ritual puzzles, which is what takes them to the other world of Amanda the Adventurer. You know how as Riley, we perform those tasks? What if in fact Riley is standing or sitting motionlessly in front of the TV as the tape plays? Just like what we saw with Lauren and her parents. I think the daughter was named Lauren before she randomly disappeared. That was in one of the special tapes where the family, it was of their child, at least footage taken on her birthday, before she magically just disappears, right? But maybe Lauren was being asked to do or play with Amanda. And so as she was playing with Amanda, we actually just see from her parents' perspective that her body is sitting still and motionless. But motionless, yeah. It says, Dark Buddy, that's kind of freaky about... What's kind of freaky about this is if you take away all the supernatural elements, the story itself is 100% plausible. There are some actual films from the late 90s and 2000s or shows that would be airing temporarily. Not a lot of them, but there are quite a few that are rememberable. Some of them said that they just were too creepy or just not good for people health-wise, given that you could have a seizure from some of those shows, the colors and stuff like that, flashing lights. But yeah, there are some actual stories about television series that people would talk about on Reddit, and it would involve people remembering that it would like be a static. There would be a short period of time where a static would appear with weird colors on the screen, but some people would actually see a TV cartoon series, but other people would see just like a blank screen. There are those stories, but we don't really know if it's true or not, given that we only have someone else's perspective on the retelling of the event. But it kind of goes with Amanda the Adventurer. There are some really creepy shows out there that could take you away or spirit you away into their world. MetaWolf 1000. So her soul got sucked into the VHS? I think so. And the demonic creature we saw in the real world is what's left of Amanda. It could be that her soul was split from her body. So her body remains here, but we've never seen it personally. Or if anybody's seen The Digital Circus shows that people were, at least the theory is, that people were sucked into a game, or sucked into the computer program, and that's where their personalities live. It's either the person went from their body to the computer, because Digital Circus, it only has 2 episodes. The first episode makes you theorize from the beginning to the end, where you see the computer in an office room, and you know, it's just an empty desk area. It could be that people played or uploaded themselves to the software, and the software is kind of programmed to improve. It's like an AI software that improves itself by taking real life people's personalities in their little game world. It could be kind of like that, or maybe Amanda is in the real world and this is just what they took from her. But then given that it has the spiritual ritual aspect to it, it could be, yeah, her soul is gone. Because if you notice, Amanda gets a little weird in those tapes. Where her interview, she kind of soulless. After her interview where they sit her down to read or to sign, you see her sign something, her contract. It could be that she sold her soul. Andrew A. says, I remember a Courage the Cowardly Dog episode that got banned because kids got scared. It only aired once and I watched it. Can confirm, it scared me a lot too. LOL. Is that the one with the guy who looks like he's screaming and he has like weird noodle hair? MetaWolf 1000 says, at Andrew, I did hear about that one. The Diamond Channel. I'm a giant ACD fan. ACD, it's a band. It's 18 minutes long. I only wanted to show the centerpiece here. I feel like that kind of covers over that spiritual ritual aspect and the singing of her soul.
You're probably right.
Furthermore, local children watching the program began to act strangely. They obsessively stare at the television, ignoring everything else around them.
Where's the birthday girl?
Usually my mom holds my treat money.
Well,
Come on, Lauren, we have a special surprise for you.
Okay, here's what I have.
Who's ready for ice cream and cake?
She's busy with her best friend.
Is that show on 24/7?
It's like she didn't even hear me.
And we need to talk about some new TV rules.
All you have to do is unplug the TV. And if the TV doesn't turn off after you unplug it, burn the TV. That's all I gotta say. Curse TV, I got a solution. Like at the end of episode 1, part 1 of Amanda the Adventurer, burn it. Yeah, these parents are like, I guess it's their only child. So they probably try to respect their child's boundaries and things, or activities. TV time, maybe? Nope, I just unplug it, then destroy the TV. Throw some holy water, start praying. Pray in both English and Spanish. See which one works first. Oh my god, but yeah, that's what I would do. Burn the TV! I unplugged it, it's still running. Burn it! We're gonna go from having a birthday party to a barbecue bonfire party in like an instant. Andrew A says the band episode was about a giant static white face with no eyes. Disturbing. MetaWolf 1000 says, so they got hypnotized and then they got sucked in. The Diamond Channel says ACD, Amazing Digital Circus. I swear there's a band. Is it ACDC? I think it's called ACDC. Very similar. Amazing Digital Circus? It's backwards! ADC. You did ACD. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Of course it's ABC, but you know what I mean. ADC. But I get you, buddy. LOL, yes, it's Metabol 1000. Just beat the TV with the Bible! Burn the TV! Make sure you get your TV insured. You can have your TV with a warranty for about a year or two, but then you gotta pay that extra. Ugh. Just be like, uh-oh, it burned. I don't really know what else to say. It could be that the TV got possessed. It's a big, heavy TV. You're gonna have to, like, get something to push it out the window. Andrew A says, pray in Spanglish. English and Spanish, yes, it should work. Pack a punch.
You know what? Hold on. Let me try. I wanna capture the big surprise on video. Lauren, honey, we got cake and ice cream. We got your favorite mint chocolate chip.
Come on, baby.
I just had some mint chocolate chip last night. What a coincidence. I did! And that's why I exercised today. I was like, gotta burn those calories.
Baby, we can watch Amanda another time.
It's so much fun
Lauren?
to buy your own
Everything okay?
Lauren?
Lauren?
I love mint chocolate chip.
I freaking detest Amanda. I really do. She stole their life. Maybe that's what extends her lifespan, is by stealing the lives of children. It's like Hocus Pocus. The whole story behind why the witches were sacrificing children was to, like, absorb their youth. It's kind of the same thing. Eating the souls of children, more likely.
As the animated Amanda's actions grow more and more disturbing, her sidekick, Wooly the sheep, serves as the program's only voice of reason, though he's regularly ignored.
I don't think we're supposed to do that by ourselves. I don't think we should be talking about this.
In the same way that Amanda prompts the viewer for responses, Wooly addresses them directly whenever he gets a chance, pleading with them.
We don't have much time. Do you trust me?
Wooly, ready for an adventure?
Amanda, you know you can't.
While the cartoon has gotten incredibly strange, things come to a head with the episode titled Everything Rots.
What do you think is making that bad smell? You're right! This sandwich is stinky because it's rotting.
You know what they never questioned? What kind of sandwich was that? I know that sounds ridiculous and silly, but was that a PB&J? Because they actually had to film a sandwich rotting for this part of the game. I don't know if anybody questions that, but I do. They had to film a moldy sandwich. Well, there's kind of like a yellow at the center. Maybe it's like an egg salad sandwich, but maybe I'm wrong. You guys can take your guess, but I'm merely interested in what it was before it got moldy.
Sandwich is stinky because it's rotting. This tree stump is rotting too. Do you know why? Things rot when they are not alive anymore. Do you know what the opposite of alive is?
Probably Amanda. I think Amanda's soul being trapped in this VHS tape, or the series of VHS tapes, has rotten her soul. That's another theory. I think her soul is rotting, which is why she looks demented. And by taking children into her world, it extends her lifespan or spares her from being devoured by the demons. So her soul and her childhood and her life, basically, was tossed and sacrificed to, like, these three deities that she had to speak out to. Because she was like the sacrificial lamb, literally. And then Wooly, he is the mascot of the library that we saw in Part 2 demo. So he's probably very knowledgeable, given that he has read books or represents the children's library. So he understands the basic of, like, what children should read and what they should not read, their exposure, that sort of thing. So her getting rid of Wooly, I mean, was he a part of the original series? Was he not? That's a great question to have. Because you saw Amanda in the library too. Or at least that's what they want you to see. Because Amanda does show that things will be summoned, reappear, disappear at will. Given those three spiritual entities. Let's say entities.
I don't think we should be talking about this.
Are you afraid to think about it? That's right! The tree stump is dead. Dead is the opposite of alive. Good job! Animals can die in different ways too. Look at poor Mr. Fox. He is dead and rotting. What do you think killed him? The gun, the knife, or the poisonous berries on this bush? It was the ugly old bear trap. Mr. Fox didn't even know what got him until it was too late.
Amanda, this has gone too far. I don't like this.
We saw so many things today! A rotting sandwich, a rotting tree stump, and silly old rotting Mr. Fox.
I don't like that it's a fox given that I'm supposed to be a fox. I'm not a red fox. I can be pink, I can be blue, I can be purple, I can be multicolor. I guess I could do orange, maybe. I could try an orange. I'm actually a silver fox. But yeah, I could try orange. I mean, I'm a green. Maybe I should try orange. Back to green. Or maybe pink to be more refreshing, cause this can make anybody nauseous.
Sometimes I feel myself rotting. But it feels far away.
Amanda, nothing is rotten here.
What do you think? Do you think that everything rots?
Of course not, Amanda.
I'm not asking you. Answer my question.
You don't have to answer that.
Why won't you answer my question? You have to tell me. Don't you want to be my friend? Please, answer my question. I think it might be too late.
Did I miss this ending? No, I did. I didn't get this ending. I did get the monster, but only because of the kitten. So that's Amanda then, huh?
Somehow, through Hamlin's influence on Rebecca, a demon has been brought into this world.
With many eyeballs. They say these are eyeballs, but they look like pop rocks, or... You ever get those, like... You think of packaging for, like, very... What do they call it? For fragile packaging items, they'll bubble wrap it. I just thought these were, like, bubble wrapped parts of the face, but they're supposed to be eyeballs, but they don't have any irises. But this could be like what she became. She became a demon herself because she devours others. Because she's starved and depraved of love and social interaction. Demon-possessed Dora says Metabwolf 1000. Buffaloon, hello Buffaloon, says, I'm scared, LOL, I don't know what to say. This game is a lot more... It's a lot creepier than we would expect when you do a deep dive. Eyeballs, you think of angels? Because originally I think those demons were angels. I think.
Investigating further, we find that around the time Amanda the Adventurer was first taking off, an ancient Celtic crown was stolen by a group called the Demons. Notably, we do see a credits roll at the end of each episode, but wait, Chief Neurosurgical Officer? I thought this was Demons. Wooly's voice actor is never present. It makes you wonder, who is Wooly? He seems to be working in opposition to Amanda, pleading with the viewer not to go along with her schemes and attempt.
So is Wooly an angel? What if Wooly is the only way to save the other people? Like, what if Wooly is the angel, Amanda's the demon, and it's all about you making the choice to either partake and listen to Amanda, or listen to Wooly's pleas and stop watching? Because that's the end. So that's the kind of like the end of this right here. It'll jump into how the reason why the demons have continued to pester in the world is because you partake in their games. If you stop playing and stop watching the VHS tapes, then you stop feeding them. That's why the tapes will appear magically. They'll appear and disappear. It's not that... It could be that Margaret saw an illusion and that Sophie didn't actually write a letter That's a theory too. Sophie didn't write Margaret a letter. The letter wasn't real. And that the demonic spirits were just reaching out to anybody they thought could fall victim to their games. Let's see, where does this go to? I think, yes, let's go here. We're gonna skip a little bit, giving we're over a little time.
Alongside the cartoon, 5 colored tapes show the events leading up to this nightmare. The girl who disappeared on her birthday, the interview, the news report, the recording session, and finally, this strange tape set a full 2 years after this newspaper article was first written. We see Rebecca in some sort of facility signing a document. Notably, her father Sam is not present. Eventually, she's let out of the room, which seems to have heavy security, and as the door opens, we can briefly see the young girl being led into a dark hallway lined with pipes. This footage almost seems to suggest that she's being held deep underground or something. The thing is, upon finding 5 colored tapes, the secret ending is revealed. You have all 19 out of 19 achievements. It seems like all of the clues have been laid out, but there's clearly one more spot for a tape here. How do you get it? Well, here's how. First, you need to set your computer's system clock to tape 6 contains a show called Herd of Mouth with Wooly the sheep. Amanda is nowhere to be found. The show consists of Wooly sitting at a table saying nothing before suddenly he coughs. Another minute or so passes before out of nowhere, Wooly scratches his butt.
Is this a real thing? Sorry, I don't mean to come off like I'm eating the
This goes on for almost 10 minutes. Just Wooly sitting there. I'm gonna be real, it's very possible that this is just a red herring that the developers put into the game files knowing that we would data mine it and look for all the mysteries, so I'm not sure how seriously we should take this. That said, I still don't think Amanda is necessarily the evil one here, and I think Wooly is onto something. At least, there's more to Wooly than meets the eye. Of course, I didn't watch any other theories or anything before making this, so I'm sure others have found things that I haven't. Wait, you weren't expecting me to solve this shit, right? This is Theft King, this isn't game theory, I just tell the story. If you enjoyed this, check out my video on Reach Animation's The Incident Logs. Also, check out my video on 12man's The Fazbear Collection, the scariest tape on YouTube.
Let's give a round of applause for Theft King! I love their little, I think it's like they're a ping tuber. Where are they? So cute! Where is it? Oh, it's a split second. You can't even mark it. Oh, you can. See? So close. Got it! Finally got it. Theft King. But yeah, that segment right there is what I wanted you guys to watch with me, because I think that's really highlighting the truth behind it all, which will help us uncover more theories to come in the future, but we won't know until the full version comes out. Time for me to exit out of here. Go check out the Theft King and their channel and the other lore they have. They have other lore videos they have. I'm kind of spazzing out. Meta Wolf, aw, claps even more aggressively, says the Diamond channel. MetaWolf 1000 says, that's so random. It's kind of cheesy, says, hello, my Scandinavian flies. We can be a little random buddies here. Even I'm random. I talked about cockroaches for like 2 minutes, man. I mean, it was educational to know that cockroaches have been around for millions of years. Also intimidating. Cockroaches. Oh yeah, we were supposed to look at cockroaches together, but that would be too cursed. And I'm holding Noodle. Oh, she came out. Hopefully she didn't eat any cat poop. The only way I can tell if I smell her breath. It says, MetaWolf 1000 says, I think they forced the actor to get stuck in the game as Wooly. So who's Wooly? I think Wooly is some artificial life. That's what I think Wooly is. Amanda's clearly based off Rebecca, the child. I don't know why that makes me think of Rebecca Sugar. Rebecca Sugar is well known for Adventure Time, Steven Universe, those series. MetaWolf 1000 says, demons are fallen angels. Demon-possessed Dora. I love how she breaks the fourth wall. Aw, the pink looks cute. Thank you. Do blue? You like my blue? I feel like candy. If I was candy, I'd be like a rainbow-colored candy. Or maybe the Sour Patch Kids. First they're sour, then they're sweet. Or they'll do vice versa. The commercials are crazy. They're so evil. I'd still eat the little Sour Patch candy. I'm like, I know you're like my child. Because they're candy. It says, ooh, this is like Slender Man. Slender Man, The Ring. Those are two movies about some sort of otherworldly creature coming into our world space. Metamorph 1000 says, question time. The Diamond Channel says, normal theory. She's in the TV. Sprinkles theory. That sandwich is PB&J! I thought it was, because there was yellow at the center. You can't really tell what kind of sandwich it was. I know, I was more interested in the sandwich than I was of her rotting story. I think it was egg salad sandwich, because the center was yellow. Something egg sandwich. Metawolf 1000. I like Sour Patch Kids. They're really good. Garlos says, hello! Hello, Garlos! Scott Cheesy says, you're so cute, my Scandinavian fucks girl. What? I'll never reveal. I'm just an internet fox. And you're trapped in my apocalyptic cafe. I don't know if anybody knows the story. There's a reason why we're covered in plants here. The world ended. You can go check out the lore video I made. I couldn't afford to hire an animator, so I just did it myself. So just know it's derpy, and you can tell it was made by one person. All of it was me, all along. But not the apocalyptic world. It's not my fault. I was created after. Imagine in the future someone doing a theory, probably 5 years from now. There are a lot of implications in my lore video. I took time to draw some pieces of items. Like, I guess I can't spoil it. I want to spoil it, but I mean, I gotta get you guys to go back to it. Yeah, someday. I give it 5 years, someone puts it on the back burner, like, I'll go revisit VTuber lore videos. Mine is about under 3 minutes. Metawolf 1000. And eggs rot. You can pickle eggs and they can last for like 3 years. Pickled eggs? Pretty good. Andrew A. The blue reminds me of blueberry cotton candy. Ooh, is it blueberry? Isn't blue? Oh, blueberry cotton. You just told me. I was gonna say blueberry. I love blueberry. It's good for your eyes. They have blueberry pills. It's supposed to be a way for people to improve their eyesight. Same with carrots. It's got a cheesy. Metawolf 1000. Ooh, something happened. What happened to your... Oh, you deleted it. Dang it, I can't find it. The Diamond Channel says you need to play Portal. We played Portal 1, but we haven't played Portal 2. I'm waiting to make more friends so I can play with someone. Metawolf 1000. At Sprinkles. If you could shrink any person down to pocket size, who would you shrink? Huh, that's a great question. Who would I shrink down to pocket size? Like a person living or non-living? You said who, right? So I guess living? Who would I shrink? Like Honey, I Shrank the Kids movie. That's a late 90s movie. Or was it the 80s? Yeah, Honey, I Shrank the Kids is super cute. Who would I shrink? I know! I would shrink Reptar! I want a living Reptar in my pocket. I don't know about Godzilla. Reptar. That's exactly who I'd shrink and down into my pockets. Yes, pocket-sized Reptar from the Rugrats. Freaking love you, Reptar. Reptar goes roar! Oh no! No! Yeah. Metawolf says 1000 says any? The Diamond Channel says play Portal 2. It's so amazing. Yeah, I'm waiting to make more friends in the future. I need to be more established so that way people know my personality, what I like, what I dislike. It just takes time. I think when you start content creation, go solemnly on what you like. Don't get caught up in trying to fit in with other groups or collaboration stuff, because you can get so sidetracked by what other people want. At least for me, that happens. That's the real reason why I'm so hesitant. The real reason. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Andrew A, for the boba tip. My goodness, Reptar is awesome. I freaking love Reptar. They had, what was it? Stu. Stu was the father of Tommy and Dill Pickles. And there was Dee Dee! You know, I'm surprised that Dill, the little brother, he gets born in the Reptar movie, where the dad creates a contraption Reptar device. He's an inventor, and he wanted to send it off to a company to see if they can actually build it. I don't remember if he does successfully do it or not. Then there's All Grown Up With You. I was about to sing it. All Grown Up With You. There's that series with the Dill Pickle family and the Rugrat characters. I don't know. Angelica becomes more likable in All Grown Up. I don't know. She feels like that one cousin who... I mean, she's the only child, so the parents invested everything into her. The mom is a workaholic. The dad's the one who is kind of hands-on with Angelica. Always sending her over to Stu's place with Dee Dee. I don't know. Isn't Dee Dee a stay-at-home mom? I think she does work, but because of giving birth to Dill, she kind of was taking maternity leave, I think. Did you get the twins? Lil and... what is it? Lil and... isn't it Dill Pickles? The little brother? What was it again? I can't remember. There's Lil and something. Olive! Huh, seems I'm late. No, you're not. You're just in time. Actually, we're good. I started at 3:30. MetaWolf 1000 says, I would shrink my mom. Pocket Mom would be funny. I think Pocket Mom would be angry. No worries. Play Roblox another time. I gotta sign into my account and make sure I hide my personal info. Because I do have an account. I just can't remember the password. My goodness. Alright, buddies. Thank you for chatting. That's really cool. It's the MetaWolf 1000. Come back and chat with us sometime if you have more cool questions. That was kind of fun. I'm glad we bonded over Reptar in the Rugrats series. That really takes my head for a spin. Ah, there's a game. A PS2 game. And it's a Rugrats one. It's where they go into a weird world. The Rugrats game. Before we leave, Rugrats game. It was called... Uh-oh, Noodle's gotta go. She senses family. Be free, Noodle. If not, she's gonna start barking. Alright, prepare for barking! Prepare your ears. What is the game called? It's a really cool one. It's where Angelica's the evil witch and they have Jack and the Beanstalk vibes. There you go. Which one? Not Rugrats in Paris. There's a game. Rugrats Time Travelers. It could be that one. But there's the one with Jack and the Beanstalk with all the fairy tale stories. I think it's called Adventures in Gameland. I think it's that one. Now that's one I played back in the day. They do have, oopsie, they do have Xbox Series X. They have a game for that, or Switch. Oh, so they did convert it. They have the Switch for Rugrats game, The Adventures in Gameland. I don't know if it was that one. My goodness. I swear it was like Jack and the Beanstalk one. Let me put that. The Rugrats game, Jack and the Beanstalk, or like fairy tales. Jack in the Beanstalk. That is so freaking good. They might have an episode of it, but I do remember playing the game. It could have been the demo. Castle Capers, 3 Jacks and a Beanstalk. That's a movie. But I swear there... oh, here it is. It might have just been the movie, but I swear there was a game version. So there is the Tales from the Crib, Snow White and the 3 Jacks and the Beanstalk. It might have just been the movie, but I swear there was a game. Tales of the Crib. Nickelodeon. Freaking love Nickelodeon. It changed so much over the years, unfortunately. Now that is a game I do remember playing. It could have been the Game Boy. Ah, I do have the Game Boy. Speaking of retro games, next week I found... so a few days ago on the weekend, I think it was Saturday or Sunday, I found a cool game. It's a throwback. It might be a PS2, so it's kind of low grade. But if you guys are into the series, you've mentioned it before. I don't want to spoil it. I can turn off my heart rate monitor now. Probably take it off. I have to strap it to me. Kind of give a rest to my body. Oh, don't want to break it. You might hear a beep because it disconnected. So you guys know I'm alive. Oh, that'd be so scary if the heart rate monitor stopped during live stream and it went beep. Well, there goes the beep. That would be so awful. That's why I gotta stay in shape and stay healthy so I can have a long time with hanging out with you guys. That's one perspective of looking at content creation. Realizing taking care of your health, because I know some people get lost in like mukbangers. I think they're the ones who really have it the hardest. I don't know if anybody, maybe some people can relate to that topic too. We have discussed people, mukbangers who are well known. Max Stoney, he is a food challenger. So he's a little different. I wouldn't say he's mukbang because he goes by food challenges. But he is experienced and he talks about how he's trained his body to eat certain large amounts of food in a small amount of time. And that he does exercise, but he's a good example of a content creator who balances out his health mixed in with his content because he loves food. I mean, I love food too, but he shows a good example of how you can maintain your health. And other mukbangers, well, they're kind of in different categories. He's a food challenger, and then there's mukbangers who are there to give you ASMR, food experience, but sometimes they get lost in the craft and they'll upload really often because they want to kind of still stay in touch with the algorithm. But if I were a mukbanger, I would start going from full-on videos to going to YouTube Shorts. That's what I would do. I know it kind of shortens the time of people enjoying how long you eat a meal, but just hear me out, guys. I think doing a YouTube Short would help spike the analytics. I said analog, that's so weird earlier. The analytics more, because people are going to be scrolling through feed, right? Because people have a short time, maybe in between break, at work, school, or just in their schedule. That's what I would recommend. I wish I could do that. I would do more YouTube Shorts, but that's me going through our live streams, our commentaries, our chat time. You guys, we have a lot of great conversations. I always enjoy kind of learning from each other. I think that experience of live streaming is a perk. That's one of the pros, is that socializing with people through live streams, you get a different perspective on things. We also share different ideas, games to play. That's what building a community is all about. It just feels really good. Now, when you start off, you may get like one person, you may get very few chatters, but we've come a long way. And I think and you guys teach me different ways to improve. Some people will recommend games, they'll recommend different PC parts. I did have a live stream way back then. I think it was last December when we were live streaming. We did a 3-day, I guess you can call it a marathon. We had less than, I think, we had less than 300 subbies. Ooh, I got a drink. Thank you, AI Father. Oh my gosh, this is kind of cool. Sparkling apple juice. Northwest blend, 100% juice from grown fresh apples. Martinelli's gold medal since 1860. I just got a really cool juicy, but it's in a glass bottle. Let me see if you guys can hear it. It's a glass bottle. I think it's a twisty cap. This is so cool. Yeah, it says twist off. Okay, cool. I'm gonna drink some after. Ooh, and some chestnut golden honey puff sweetened wheat cereal. It has a turtle on it. It's a green turtle. Serving suggestion. Chestnut Hill. You guys, golden honey puffs? It's like the knockoff version of Rice Krispies. I'll still eat it. 1 cup is 150 calories. Mad Lab at home. Make and discover. On the back, it has some really cool stuff for kids to play. Like a lava lamp. You can make a lava lamp with 2-liter clear soda bottle and cap. 3/4 of a cup of water. Vegetable oil. Doesn't say how much. Fizzing tablets. Do they have it in the box? Sometimes a cereal box would have toys in it. Even though I'm an adult, I still love my toys, okay? Some people will get impatient and they go to the bottom of the cereal box to open it to get the toy first. But cereal box companies got clever and they'll fit it. Sometimes they'll tape it to the back of the box at the center of it. So that way, even if you open it from the top or the bottom, you still have to eat all the cereal before you actually get to it. Or just pull out the bag of cereal. That's really cool. Food coloring and funnel optional to prevent spill. But that's how you make your own lava lamp. Rainbow in a jar. 3 bowls for mixing. Cup of corn syrup and honey. 1/4 of a cup. 1/4 of a cup of blue dishwashing liquid. So it's like a tier layering of a rainbow in a jar. I think that's dangerous to keep around, especially with animals. If you see Noodle's been trying to eat Kimchi's cat litter poop. Kimchi's a cat. She's been trying to eat it, so I'll have to stop her. It's very gross. Now, the cat litter I have, it's made from tofu. So tofu is supposed to help with the smell. It's even flushable for the toilet. Some people don't have easy access to the trash. So instead they'll like flush cat poop. So it really does well, especially with like the cat pee. What'll happen to the tofu, it'll kind of get clumpy like Play-Doh. It's not too heavy either. Well, it does after like a while. I clean it every day, sometimes twice a day. Because his pee and his poop are so strong. I'm used to having doggos. Like, we haven't had a cat in the house in a year, so it's been a while. And my sister's cat, also known as Kitten, AI sister, like younger AI sister. I would say baby, but she doesn't like that. She doesn't like being called baby AI sister. Yes. We'll just say Munchkin, like the little Munchkin creatures from The Wizard of Oz. We'll say Munchkin AI sister instead of saying baby. Because she's little. I'm the tallest one out of all of us. Well, AI brother's taller than me. He's got me beat because he's a man. And I'm shorter, so... But I'm the tallest one out of all the sisters. The other ones are... They're Munchkin size. I was gonna say short and stubby. Nah, they're good. But older AI sisters got me beat on booba size. Yeah, she's very blessed. I am not. If it came to booba size, I'm the last one. Even though I am tall, I have very small booba. I wasn't blessed that way. Oh my gosh. The Diamond Channel message redacted. Q&A says the Diamond Channel. MetaWolf1000 says, as an adult, I do indeed like my toys too. Andrew A says, you know what? Sometimes the knockoff cereal is better than the original. I agree. This one is really cool. AI Father just came in with some cool stuff. Golden Honey Puffs. I gotta take a photo of it so I can send it to you guys. Golden Honey Puffs with a turtle on it. Maybe it's a tortoise. There's a turtle and a tortoise. I think tortoises are bigger. Isn't it the tortoise that mates at 100 years? Okay, which one is it? Like sea turtles. Turtles have a lengthier lifespan. Turtles mate when? 100? Question mark. Ah. Bless you, salute. Springtime. Says late in the dry season or early in the rain season. Turtles lay their eggs. Well, I was wondering, isn't it tortoise? Turtles versus tortoise versus tortoise. Yes. Tortoises have more rounded and domed shells, where turtles have thinner, more water dynamic shells. Turtle shells are more streamlined to aid in swimming. So a tortoise is probably better off on land. I think you see tortoises chilling on the rocks, but I'm sure turtles do too. Tortoises are mainly herbivorous, chomping on cacti, grass, fruit, weeds, and other vegetation, while turtles consume everything in their path. Oh my god. I got so excited and shocked I had to burp. So if you think of a sea turtle's made for water, for swimming, because of the way their shell is. Thinner and more water dynamic. Like from the movie Finding Nemo, or like Finding Dory? Salut! I gotta go help AI Father. Yeah, I gotta go help him, he's coughing. You make sure he's okay. Can turtles walk on land? It says land turtles like both the webbing and sharp claws. Their claws are often dull from foraging in the food. For food, the dull claws make it easier to walk on dry land. Land turtles, they lack webbing, so they're bad swimmers. You hear that? Don't bring your turtle. Wait, what? Okay, turtles are not good for land. Tortoises are good on land. Got it. Did tortoises evolve from turtles? Present day. Tortoises, also known as 𝑡𝑠𝑢danai, descend from the turtles that swam in the sea Not directly from older land-going turtles. Turtles? I mean, turtles! Jesus! Garcelaine, did your father like Sakura sweets? He did! You're on the nail, Garcelaine. Hammer on the nail. That's right. Or on the point, you know what I mean. I don't think I got that saying right. Yeah, AI Father enjoyed it. You know what? AI Father also liked the amber jellies. The amber jellies were like the outer sugar. You think of like, what do they call it? They call it crystal rock candies. And they'll sell them at museums. If you go to a rock museum, they'll have like different sectors. One for the dinosaur bones. You can go dinosaur bone digging. Then they have like a meteorite rock mineral section. And in their little gift shop, they'll sell sugar rock candies. And you can even watch online how they form. Really cool on a string. It's like sugar and water, and under the right temperatures, you can get sugar rocks to form on the string. Or on the stick. Because they'll put it on the stick too. Ugh! And the cereal was taken away. Because I didn't eat any. My tummy hurts from sitting down for so long. My intestines are screaming, ah, save me! I can't be sitting down for so long. That it hurts. But yeah, AI Father really liked them. AI Father still has to try the tea though. But all the food is gone. It was eaten within the span of like 7 days. It took 3 or 4 days to actually open the box with you guys on live stream. But it arrived last Saturday. Portal Tortel says LOL Metal Wolf 1000. Oh my goodness, gotta read. Andrew A says, do you know that oh, let's see, wait, I gotta make sure I catch up. My goodness. Andrew A says, staying in the shape is important. I go to the gym at 4 in the morning each day before going to work. I found you through that 3-day stream you did back then. For real? Oh my gosh. Like, yeah, about that 3-day stream. So even though we were under like 300 subbies, like I don't mean 3,000, I mean 300. I felt motivated seeing other people on their channel content doing live streams. We did a marathon for 3 days. I got lucky with the PC I have, by the way. I gotta delete some more games that we played through, like the demo here. What's good is that you delete... Making sure my mic is on, oh my god. Make sure you delete the games after you play them. And if you haven't completely erased a game, there's different softwares out there that give you a free trial to, like... they call it, eraser mode. Or hard meta eraser mode. They give different names for it, depending on the software. But you can erase those 𝑠h𝑖𝑔𝑚 games, because unfortunately, it doesn't have an option to uninstall it. Your PC settings won't show that you have the application, so you have to go do a hard reboot eraser, something like that. And make sure to restart your PC after you uninstall, so that way the PC can show you in their settings of like how much storage space you have, and it'll improve your live streams greatly. That's what I'm doing, just sharing it. But yeah, Andrew A, that 3-day stream. So so our goal was to raise 100. $1 equals 1 tree. We went to an organization, very open to the public. You guys can do it too. And I did the fundraiser through Ko-fi. Some people do Patreon. Somebody told me they recommended Ko-fi. I did a comparison. Ko-fi won me over. I think Ko-fi, I really like the way the layout is. Patreon's a little bit more... It's like, Ko-fi comes off more friendly, kind of fun. It all depends. Sometimes, if you think of Etsy versus another selling platform, if the format of the webpage, if it doesn't suit your needs, that's okay too, because it can be a little intimidating. So I chose Ko-fi, because Ko-fi you can do anything. Patreon, it just feels a lot more like a more established channel. More established channels that have been around longer, they use Patreon. But people like me, we kind of switched to Ko-fi. It really depends on your needs, because they both do the same thing. I believe Ko-fi lets you earn 100% of your earnings, while Patreon will take a cut. But do correct me if I'm wrong. Something like that. But I could create, since I do illustrations, let me know if you guys ever, in the future, probably way far off in the future, if you guys ever want me to make, I guess, designs. I kind of want to start with stickers, because I think that could be a lot more affordable. I don't want to do anything too big, because that's large. It's more of an investment, time-consuming. Then you have to really think about kind of like where people's needs are. I kind of just want to do tiny things. Maybe a keychain. Yeah, I think I would come out with the keychain before I do figurine. That way you can take me wherever you go and try not to lose me. Yeah, get a little tiny chibi version of me. I kind of feel already chibi as it is. But yeah, we raised over... I think we raised... I can't remember. You can go on the community channel. We raised over 100 USD, which equals to over 100 trees planted through this organization. And it felt so good. So you don't have to be with 1,000 subbies. You don't have to be with a following or community with a large quantity of people. You could just be like 100 or 200 or 50. And if you raise money for an organization, it could be something you really are passionate about. For me, it's the environment. It felt like the most... I think... Other organizations, you'll have to do an interview, you'll have to go through a lengthier process before you actually get confirmed on donating. Some of them have a technical process to things before you donate. I didn't want to commit to something very big, so it felt easier to go with one tree planted. It is an organization that you can just donate to, and you get a certification that'll congratulate you and your community. I did it to, I said buddies, so it says buddies and sprinkles. To commemorate our first... Do they call it a donation stream? I think so. And I thought going towards the environment just felt... simpler? Because some organizations, they really will hold you to that amount that you're trying to donate. And I didn't want us to feel the pressure. Some people do hospitals, some people do fundraisers for a charity event. I didn't want to commit to something so big. When it comes to like the medical aspect of donating, it's intimidating. It really is. I didn't want to disappoint anybody if we didn't fundraise enough, so I did One Tree Planted. And One Tree Planted, it's based off the donation of like what you want to give. And so if you go to the website, you read all about it. They plant trees all over the world. It's not just one sector. It's anywhere in the world that needs it most. It could be South America, North America, Europe. You can think of even Australia. They travel all over the world. And with your donation, $1 equals one little sapling planted somewhere. So we planted over 100 trees somewhere in the world that needed it most. And it felt so good. So I just want you guys to know that when you start out, enjoying even like those little moments, 3 days, that was so hard. I slept with the heart rate monitor on. And then I had to take it off briefly to bathe. That's right, I wasn't gonna wear it in the shower because it's electrical and it would probably be damaged, so I had to take it off. And it also, Pulsoid's really cool. It's another way to feel closer to your community where you can even hear the heart rate. I took it off though. If you go back to the marathon stream, you can find it on Twitch. You can see the games we played. It is glitchy. We did Resident Evil. We played The Last Campfire for several hours. I think we did up to 3 to 4 games for 3 days straight. And then I ate with you guys. I can't remember if I edited it. I probably did. There's some sections where it gets quiet because I have to like leave from the PC, from the computer, and go to the kitchen, clean up. 3 days in December. It was fun. Hopefully we can do it again sometime. Probably for another organization towards nature, environment. I think that's gonna be what I'm really interested in. I know there's different organizations to donate to, but yeah, I think that's just gonna be something I enjoy. Probably doing organizations you see me donating to for like marathon events. It was so fun. But yeah, go check it out. You're gonna have to go way back in the community of YouTube to find it from the posting. Oh my goodness. Yes, the keychain, says Metal Wolf 1000. Pocket-sized sprinkles. Yay, tiny trees. Yeah. So it's been since December. I bet the saplings have grown a lot since then. I don't know what kind of trees they plant. They probably plant trees native to that area to help rejuvenate what was lost from deforestation. Dark says that's a legit endurance stream. Yeah, 3 days, guys. My guts were hurting. I think I did stand up a few times during the live stream. Let's see. Metal Wolf says rock candy. And they have those at Yankee Candle too. Portal Turtle. Dark says Galapagos tortoise. I think those are the ones that live for a long time. Some turtles, I think tortoises, because they're on land. Even sea turtles too. I think there's a tortoise species. They live up to 100 years. I gotta find this tortoise species. They live up to 100 years or more, and that's when they mate. They'll start mating with each other when they're much older. I'm gonna put 100 tortoise mating. There's a certain type of... Oh, I put mating. Mating. Goodness. I'm typing too fast. Let's see, mating. It says, what is the mating ritual of tortoises? Courtship and mating may occur anytime that tortoises are not hibernating. Typically, the male bobs his head at the female and nips at her front legs, the front edges of her shell. This usually makes her stop and pull in her head and limbs. The male then moves around to her rear and then performs a courtship. Proceeds courtship. What is the 100? I think there is a species. Which species of tortoises mate after 100 years? Question mark. I'm reading it out to Google. Is it true that some species of giant tortoises can live over 100 years? What turtle lives to 300 years? The giant tortoise, 300 years, the longest lived reptile. And these turtles have lifespans that perfectly match their 500 to 1,000 pound weight. Giant tortoises in captivity have been known to live longer than 200 years. And there's every reason to believe that 𝑡estudis in the wild regularly hit 300-year mark. So whether they're in captivity or out of captivity in the wild, they can live up to 300 years. That is crazy! How many Pinta Island tortoises are left? Oh, they went formerly extinct! Do you guys remember 𝑗𝑔𝑚 from the movie The Panda? Or Kung Fu Panda? If you think of 𝑗𝑔𝑚, the Pinta Island tortoise, they look like 𝑗𝑔𝑚. Kind of wrinkly. It says they went formerly extinct in 2012 when its last representative, a male held in captivity named Lonesome George, died. He was a major conservation icon. Conservation icon, and at one point considered the Guinness World Records as the world's rarest living turtles. That's horrible. Lonesome George? He looks like 𝑗𝑔𝑚. I would have named him 𝑗𝑔𝑚 the turtle. That's sad. He died of loneliness. He looks like a long neck. If you think of the long neck dinosaurs, that's a long neck. But yes, I would have named him 𝑗𝑔𝑚 the turtle. Man, that's awful. The last turtle. The last Pinta turtle. From Pinta Island. That's... Ugh. Man. What killed the Pinta Island tortoises? During 1800s, whalers removed large number of Pinta tortoises as a food resource on their long journeys. I know they had to eat the Pinta tortoise versus eating each other during their journey, but Jesus! By the early 20th century, the Pinta tortoises was likely ecologically extinct. Fishermen also opportunistically slaughtered tortoises through the mid-1900s. You know what, guys? That'll be our next if we can find an organization to save tortoises. I know they're slow, but they're beautiful creatures that exceed our lifespan. I think they deserve some help. Eating a tortoise. I've never eaten a turtle before, or a tortoise. I don't think I want to find out. It makes me sad, because think about how slow they run. I mean, they look like they're walking, but they're running away for safety. It's horrible. They didn't stand a chance. They can't really fight back. They got stubby little legs and a shell. It'd be nice if we had shells on our backs. Then we could never say we're homeless, because we'd be like a turtle. That'd be so cool. But nope, we don't have a shell on our back. Nope. Jonathan, the oldest living tortoise, Jonathan, is a Seychelles giant tortoise. 𝐴𝑙𝐴𝑑𝐴𝑏𝑟𝑎𝑐𝑖𝑙𝑒𝑠 a subspecies of the Alabra giant tortoise. 𝐴𝑙𝐴𝑏𝑟𝑎𝑐𝑖𝑙𝑒𝑠. Oh goodness. Its approximate age is estimated to be 191 as of 2024, making him the oldest known living land animal. Jonathan, he hatched in 1832. He's 191 years old. This is crazy. My goodness, this can go on forever. There's so much to learn about tortoises. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, tortoises. We went from cockroaches to Amanda the Adventurer theories to tortoises. What's the difference between a tortoise and a sea turtle? It's kind of educational. It is educational. It's kind of cool. The more you know. We gotta preserve the turtles! But we gotta first start with the environment so they have a place to live. I don't know. I root for the turtle. Do I root for turtles or humanity? That's a great question I have to ask myself. Oh, we need both. We need both. To help the turtles, we need both. Metal Wolf 1000 says, Sprinkles, would you watch the 𝑣𝒂𝒃 on your next stream? You know what? I think we can. What are we doing Saturday? I can't. Oh yeah, we're doing a weird stream. Okay, guys. Saturday is gonna be a weird one. I'm still working on the artwork for this week. It's like you download a virus. It's a game. It's like a... Think of Adult Swim. Yes, that game, it's very morbid, dark humor. So prepare yourselves for a crazy Saturday, but we can definitely watch that. Just remind me. The Diamond Channel says, when's the cockroach stream? I'll join! Talking about cockroaches? You want to see some cockroaches? Metal Wolf says, yeah, Kung Fu Panda. No eating turtles! Andrew Ace says, the Wilderness Society also purchases sensitive lands in threat of being purchased by companies who plan to develop the land and destroy the ecosystem. They purchase the land to preserve it. Did you guys hear about the family of that one famous Australian... There was an Australian man... Well, he died from a stingray. I can't remember his name. He was an Aussie. The Aussie died of he got stung to death of stingray. Death of Steve Irwin. On September 4, 2006, Australian zookeeper, conservationalist, and television programmer Steve Irwin was killed by a stingray. Location Bat Reef. 2006. His family has... Since then, his family's been trying to preserve the land in Australia from, you know, extinction. Steve Irwin. Steve Irwin family... Nature conservation. Yes, nature preserve. Steve Irwin Wildlife Reserve. Learn more about the sorry, my accent. Oh my god, breathtaking place. I don't know what that was. Where's his sanctuary? Cape York Peninsula. Peninsula. There you go. And a vast mosaic of rainforests, wetlands, and savannas. The Wildlife Reserve. What is that? That is so weird. I do apologize. Sometimes I get tongue-tied. Something weird comes out. Possession. I need to get some holy water after this. After watching Amanda the Adventurer, I think we need some holy water. Some prayers. Oh gosh. It says, do the Irwins still own Australia Zoo? It is a member of the Zoo and Aquarium Association, 𝑧𝑰𝑵, as owned by Terry Irwin, the widow of Steve Irwin. Terry! I had a Thea named Terry. One of her eyes was extra special. She was a nice lady. Yeah, she got in an accident and okay, so one of her eyes was artificial because she got in an accident. Yes, that's as far as I go because the true story is far more gruesome. She lived from the accident, but for the rest of her life, she only had one good eye, and the other eye was her special eye. Yes. And is owned by Terry Irwin, the crocodile hunter, and his family. News show Croquis. It's the Irwins made the zoo a popular tourist attraction. Yes, always be careful, guys. Your eyes are important. I know Amanda the Adventurer had multiple eyes, but Jesus, she could spare some. You know what she could do? They could capture her demonic form of Amanda, take away her eyeballs, leave her too, because I mean, what's she gonna do with the other ones? And then donate those eyeballs to people who need them most. You can do an eye transplant. It is possible. I've heard some really sad stories with people doing eye transplant. It's very expensive. It's not affordable. It's an organ, you know what I mean? It's just, yeah. So be careful of dark, shady places in the streets. Don't go through alleys. Don't be walking alone. People will take you and take away your organs and sell it to the world. Please be careful. It's a real thing. But there was a couple, and the husband, he got an eye transplant. I don't know if it was his wife's eye. I can't even remember the name of the couple. Maybe that's for a good reason. It's a sad story. We'll call the wife We'll call the wife Anita, and we'll call the husband Jonathan. So Jonathan, he was blind in both of his eyes due to a condition he had. Can't remember the condition or the illness, but the story goes, Anita gives one of her eyes to Jonathan because she turns out to be a match. He ends up seeing her for the first time, and shortly after he divorces her because she wasn't considered the most attractive woman he's ever saw. Which is awful! It's the first time he sees the world, and he divorces her for it. I don't remember the couple's name, but that's the story I do remember. Very sad. It's like the saying, love is blind, but not really. When love isn't blind, it's a lot harsher of a reality to live in. It's a terrible story. She gave him her one good eye, and he just leaves her for it. Yes. But yeah, they were married for years until they did that. I don't know, he really wanted to see her, and then he did, and it's a very tragic story. Medable 1000, Steve Irwin. The Diamond Channel, I'm Elite. Tell me about the cockroach stream. The cockroach stream. You want to see a cockroach? Fine, we're gonna see a cockroach. I hope you're prepared for something nasty. Fine, I'm pulling up the... You know what? Since Andrew A. mentioned the New Zealand cockroach, that's exactly what we're gonna see. The cockroach. New Zealand cockroach. Since you want to see a roach, buddy. Fine, we're gonna see a roach. Let's see if I can pull it up, though. I hope you're prepared for something gruesome. Something disgusting. I'm gonna have to resize it as something small. I'm gonna be like, look at the cockroach! Should I do it like this? Yes. Alright, are you ready? Cockroach. Oh, ew. This is so nasty. Okay, hold on. Largest cockroach in the world. Said you want to see it so bad? You want to see the cockroach? Fine. It's a big one. You want to see the juiciest cockroach ever to exist? Fine. You have it, buddy. You got it. You got it, man. Oh my god. Look at the cockroach. It's a big one. That's the hissing cockroach. They're pretty harmless if you hold them. They're not gonna do anything, especially if they're well fed. Bum 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 bum. Be grateful that the cockroaches are smaller than your hand. But if they exceed to outlive us, then they will definitely take over the world. It's like Men in Black, but with a cockroach man. Yes, you can befriend a cockroach, buddies. I used to befriend cockroaches. And then AI mother was like, no, throw that thing outside. I kept one in a jar for like a week. I was like, you're gonna be my new friend. Little did I know I was keeping the cockroach captive. Yes. Ew, a cockroach cake! Oh. Look at the cockroach cake. Disgusting. I hope you're satisfied. I hope all your dreams have been, came true. I hope your dreams came true. Cockroach! I'm too big! Too big! Cockroach! Alright, guys. You guys are funny. You guys are silly. Yes, the big cockroach. Meaty cockroach. Maybe I should show you the cockroach from Men in Black. Men in Black. Movie, The Cockroach Man. Since you want it so bad. One of you wants it exceptionally really bad. Until it shows up in your room. Until it shows up in real life. Right, look at that. That's the cockroach man from Men in Black. Nasty. And that's him right there with pointing it with my ear. That's him when he's like inside of the fleshy suit of a human. You should go check out Men in Black. I get you. You want to befriend a cockroach. I did too, but I was wrong. It was hissing at me. It was like, sss. I was like, ugh, ungrateful. I fed you. Ungrateful. But yeah, this right here in the corner. That's okay. Let me point it with my ear. This is when he got possessed, or oh, that's the skin suit. You remember how I joked about having a skin suit every time I did a hand live stream? I didn't realize how morbid that could be interpreted because he's wearing a skin suit of the farmer. But yeah, that's the cockroach. Go watch it. It'll make you fearful of cockroaches for the rest of your life. Okay, that's a better one too. See that one right there? Yeah, man. Yeah. That's the worst one. Oh, goodness. I might have to... That's better. It's so much better. There you go. Disgusting! But yeah, Men in Black, go check it out. Great movie. I'm afraid of cockroaches. He's like, give me sugar water. Give me just sugar and water. He was not nice to his wife. Ooh, but one of the cool guys, I really like these little weird worm guys. See that guy right there? He's really funny. Click on him. Give me sugar and water? He's right there, give me sugar and water. Okay, guys, enough. Enough of the alien cockroaches. Enough of this absurdity. Disgusting. Alright, buddies. We'll end it there. Go check out Men in Black. It's a great movie. The series is awesome. Peace and love, and I'll see you Saturday for some crazy virus kind of motif game. It's not a virus, but it comes off that way. Very glitchy. Very trippy. But I'll see you for Saturday, and then we can go on different adventures. Looks like a lizard man. Alright, buddies. Peace and love, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you all for coming and joining in for chat. Goodbye! Goodbye! Go check out the movie. It's really good. Yeah. It's a very good movie.